Hello, hello, hello. First, apparently, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? And hello, Sid, also. Welcome into you too. How are both of you doing? Welcome in. We're gonna play more stories from Seoul. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm running on very little sleep. So I got a Monster Energy drink, and it's probably gonna make me insane. We'll see, I guess, if I can get it open. I don't know if I can. My nails are very short. Hold on. Ow! Okay, Ow! Apparently I can't open this. Oh no, I should have done this before the stream. Whoopsie, but how is everyone? Why is this so difficult? Hold on. I want to do a funny bit and open it next to the mic, but I can't even get it open. Why is it like this? I'm opening it from the wrong side. That's why. There we go. There we go. Energy. Yippee. Whoa. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Hell yeah. Anyway, we're gonna play more of the game. Whoa. Yippee. It's apparently Ultra Strawberry Dreams flavor. I don't know what that means, but it sure tastes like artificial strawberry. I believe this is our current save file. Wowee. I wish I remembered what I was doing last time, but I guess we'll figure it out. So, you know, sorry in advance. I'm probably gonna be a little bit, scatterbrained today. But it'll be okay, I'm sure. Can I see the vlog a little bit? We're talking with Dalton. Cool. Also, I just realized something. Hold up. I gotta do something super quick. Artificial fruit. Very, very tasty. It's extremely sweet. But oh well. Eventually the doors slide open and you both remain still in silence. You wait for Dalton to make his move, but instead he stays still, staring straight ahead. Dalton. You whisper. Oh, whisper. Dalton! What? Get it? You attempt again. Dalton, I'm talking to you. You close your eyes and pinch the bridge of your nose. In the silence of the central hub, you can hear Dalton breathing in and exhaling loudly. Oh god, buddy. Also, I'm here now. I had to refresh the page because lag. Oh no. Oh no, I hope there's no more lag. But welcome back. How are you? Tell me something nice about your day. Dalton, it'll be fine. Just get out there. With tears welling up in the corners of his eyes, the young cat looks at you. Oh god, buddy. Don't cry again, please. But as much as you'd like to coach Dalton, now that you'd arrived, you did not have the time. Dalton, it'll be fine. Now it's only in my head, hopefully. Oh god, I feel that. I'm running on about maybe 4 hours of sleep. I woke up at like 3:40 a.m. or something, and I couldn't really. Oh my god, happy birthday! It's apparently my birthday. Wow! Thank you for resubscribing, Clofi. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the birthday wishes, even though my birthday's about 6 months away. My day was pretty good, all things considered. Had a meeting thing. Ooh, I hope it was a good, productive meeting. But I'm glad your day was good. Wowie. Yeah, dang. I don't know. I just woke up for no reason, and then my body decided to hurt real bad. And then I could not really fall back asleep until like 5 a.m. And then I only dozed off for like an hour before I had to get up again. So, you know, did I read this, Dalton? It'll be fine now. Internally, you feel a pang of guilt, but you need to get out of this elevator and into the crawlways before the ensigns came to investigate why no one had stepped out. Without warning, you shove the cat, sending him stumbling into the central hub. Yeah, good luck, buddy. You can do this. Feel you woke up for no reason at 2 a.m. Oh man, is it like a full moon or something? Is that why we're being weird? Rough, very rough. Oh god, Dalton, it'll be okay. The look of betrayal on his face as he turns back to you makes the guilt you felt sting again, but unfortunately you couldn't ask for his forgiveness right now. All you can do is mouth the word go and point towards the Forsyth thoroughfare. Ended up helping a friend with a mod they made for rivals of Ether, however you pronounce that, until 10ish, then had a big nap. Oh, I'm glad you at least had a nap. I'm glad you helped your friend. Very kind. I love your kind arc. Went to bed at 2 a.m. Maybe that's what woke y'all up. Oh, maybe you just stumbled into bed really loudly, I guess. And we woke up to that noise. That's all I can think of. Kind arc, yeah. As opposed to your evil arc. Oh no, Dalton, it's gonna be okay. Hey kid, what are you doing there? You hear Hanson call out from the thoroughfare. Ah, you wish? Oh god, no. Damn it, I was hoping. Final bust of snoring. Oh no, maybe that's it. JK, okay, I will believe you. Also, hold on, maybe, do I have to move my model up a little bit? Sorry, getting distracted by looking at myself on the other screen. God, I'm so beautiful. There we go. Oh wait, holy shit, I had somebody else's stream playing in the background and I didn't even realize. Thankfully the sound was muted. Alright. Hangshu Monarch, oh you're right. Wowie, my Twitch she came back to streaming. So I was watching that. Yes. I'm a very dedicated viewer, okay. Hey, I'm talking to you, Grange. With Dalton stood transfixed on the spot, looking towards Hanson, you begin to slowly reach towards the button to send the elevator back down to sickbay. It would mean you'd need to be carefully arrange another distraction later, but that was better than being discovered now. Damn it, I'm supposed to be guarding this quarters cave. What the hell are you doing over there? Twitch Yoshi. I'm like, I don't wanna just like tell you because I don't ever talk in her chat. I'm just watching. So I feel like it would be awkward if I actually said her name. And hello Edge, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome. Your fingers on the button as you hear Hanson approach when all of a sudden... Ah! Oh god, Dalton. Ah! Now screaming at the top of his lungs, Dalton sprints straight towards the Foresight thoroughfare. What the hell are you doing, buddy? Oh, doing good, doing exercises. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I hope your exercises also go well. I'll be right back in a bit fetching myself a coffee, yar. Oh, I hope it's... can you bring me some coffee, too? I'm very scared of my energy drink, actually. I'm gonna take another sip. Hold on. It's so incredibly sweet. How is this so sweet when it's 0 sugar? What the hell? Oh, God. Damn, I missed lore while refreshing Cage. No, it's okay. It's okay. Just a streamer I like watching. Never talk in her chat because I'm shy. They replaced all the sugar with sugar, apparently. What the hell is in this? Hold on. Okay, so sweet. I don't know. Vitamins, apparently. I don't think those are supposed to taste like anything. Just a lot of strawberry flavor, I guess. Jeez. God damn, kid, what did you take? It's all those what the hell were we looking for him in the sick bay last time? Something. Benzos, that's right. You hear the sound of someone's tumbling over as Dalton's screen disappears into the far side of the ship. Get up, Chris. The kid's gone nuts. Oh god. Hello, Lotus. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, yeah, I got that. Grab him. Sensing that this is the best opportunity you'd be getting, you quickly but quietly leave the elevator. Taking a surreptitious look down the Foresight thoroughfare, you see Dalton run, still screaming, into the mess hall, pursued by both ensigns. With both Hanson and Hutter now out of the way, you dash towards the airlock. I guess that plan worked out. I mean, sure. Poor Dalton, though. So my first in real life stowed weasel today in the wild even? Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Wait, are weasels the animal I'm thinking of? I think I've also seen a weasel once. In a really strange place. It was on a bridge. In the middle of a city. I don't know what the hell it was doing over there. Oh, hell yeah. Where'd you see it? From there you waste no time opening the hatch and sliding into the crawlways, making sure to seal the entrance behind you. With the riskiest part of your journey from sickbay to engineering dealt with you... What? With the riskiest part of your journey from sickbay to engineering dealt with... comma, you let out a sigh of relief as you start the long crawl towards your objective. I'm a weasel. You're a weasel? Whoa. Weasel VTuber. I have a new idea for you. Right next to that building with my baby chicks. Oh no, I hope it didn't do anything to the baby chicks. Uh-oh. Well, hell yeah. Weasels, I like weasels. I can't talk today, by the way. It's the 4 hours of sleep. So, sorry in advance again. Where the hell am I going? I don't know. I'm running on the energy drink, I guess. You quickly clamber out of the crawlway, replacing the grating that you'd removed whilst looking out for any signs of other crew members. As soon as he's back in place, you dart behind the most obtrusive piece of machinery you can find, carefully peering out to check your path to the central computer is clear. With no one around you, dash along the various catwalks that take you to where you need to be, occasionally stopping to check that each corner you turn or path you're about to take doesn't cause you to step out in front of someone you hadn't spotted. Jeebus, kudos for powering through. Oh man, it was a rough day at work. I tried to nap after I got home from work, but I still couldn't sleep for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong with my body, apparently. Fortunately for you, your path is clear and it doesn't take you long to reach the entrance to the central computer. Here we are. What am I doing? Chocolate bar. Oh my god, happy birthday again! 45 stream streak. Oh my god. Thank you for watching, but oh my god. I'm very unemployed. I can see that. I'm very thankful for all this viewing. Crazy. That is crazy. Why are you people so devoted? I don't understand. What the hell am I doing right now, by the way? Something. Card. Pulling Cassie's keycard out of your pocket, you slide it through the card reader on the terminal and the door hisses open. I'm 3 streams old, gonna have some chalky milk. Oh, you deserve that. Please enjoy your reward. Thank you for watching also. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, low-key kinda insane, Chloe. Sid, I don't think you're one to talk, to be quite honest. With one last look behind you to ensure that you weren't being followed, you step inside the small room, the door sliding shut behind you. Alone in the small room that contains the interface for the central computer, you take the opportunity to stretch your arms out above you and roll your head from side to side to work out the stiffness that had accumulated during your journey through the crawlways. Yeah, right, Sid. Whatever do you mean? I don't know. Can somebody like pull up a clip of Sid's many watch streaks? Well, sorry, I'm sipping my energy drink again. I'm like, you can't drink very much of this at one time because it's so incredibly sweet. Scary. Probably close to 55. I feel like we're past 55 by now. But oh god, I could be wrong. Choking on the energy drink. It's okay. Laying your hands on the keyboard, you wonder whether you should call Dalton. Although you had to use... What? Huh? Although you had used the surface level functions of your terminal and datapad, anything beyond that was a mystery to you. Computers had never been something you'd had much enthusiasm for getting to grips with, and no, this is not in character. I love computers. Wow, even keeping count. Listen. You announced it yourself. I can't help but to keep count. You begin to reach for the radio, but stop. After Dalton's distraction, there was every chance that the ensigns were with him right now and you didn't want to give yourself away. By the way, now that people who aren't Twitch affiliates can get like points and stuff, do they also get the watch streaks? I want watch streak in Sid's stream. Please. With a sigh, you begin to type in commands, stopping every few keystrokes to delete a mistyped character or to remember the correct format of a particular instruction. It would be fun. It would be fun. Wait, we can get points and stuff now? Yeah, the Twitch had a new update that you could just you could just get points and subscriptions and stuff without affiliate. Although I think the downside of it that you can't get like a payout, but you can use the money you earn on Twitch to subscribe to other people, I guess. But yeah, that's a thing that happened. It takes you much longer than you'd like, but eventually you manage to pull up a long list of every time a crew member entered or exited a room. Oh my god, yeah, it's fun, I think. A lot of people were really mad about it, but I personally do not see the issue still. At 50th stream streaks, it's 50 apples live on stream according to my sources. Oh my god, I hope so. I absolutely need this stream. As you slowly work your way through the more recent records, you finally arrive at April 23rd, 9:30, the time when you'd gone to visit Cassie. Below that was... no information, sickbay, 2129, 929. How can there be no information? There's a log right there. I don't know. My stream hella buffered. Does anyone mind telling me what was the Twitch update? My brain isn't working. That non-affiliates can get points and subscriptions and emotes and all that stuff now also. Yeah. Yeah. He has to eat them out of a barrel with water like they did in cartoons. Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. Those like apple eating contests or whatever they are. Yeah. You begin scrolling back through the records, hoping that you can figure out who it actually was by checking the other crew members' activity. My stream did too, some Mr. Apple discussion. Oh no. Or I mean, you said something about people being angry or made that up. Yeah, I think a lot of people on Twitter were kind of mad about it because they were like, well, I worked so hard to get affiliate. Why do these people just get the benefits without it? I'm like, come on, dude. It's not that serious. Can you calm down? You couldn't rule out that somehow the data had been corrupted, or was it possible that Vanessa had made a dummy profile somehow? Maybe. To be fair, Twitter, I mean, true. True. But it's like, why are you so mad? Like, it doesn't even take away from you in any way. Like, what's the issue? As you keep scrolling through the huge number of crew movements, you soon notice another instance of no information appearing. Wise words, truly. No information. Crew quarters 5902. That's Cassie's cabin. Uh-oh. With a new fervor, you begin scrolling faster and faster, spotting more entries for this mystery individual. Monkey brains like exclusive clubs. Oh, true. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Let me stretch. Wowee. I feel like my neck pain isn't that bad today for some reason. I don't know what changed. It was really bad yesterday, but today it's kind of gone. I don't know. Maybe I'm too tired to notice it. No information. Central computer 921. No information. Engine room 733. No information. Mess hall 710. Oh. No information. Hangar 650. That was just after Hansen and I crashed into the ship. Oh. When that machine crashed into the hangar too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Less sleep, less time spent getting a sore neck. Apparently, that actually makes perfect sense. Actually might be tech. I mean, let's be real. My sleeping situation isn't very ergonomic, I think. I have about 5 million pillows. I'm sure my neck is far too supported and in awkward positions. Could be. You continue working your way down the list, but as you do, you can see no further entries belonging to anyone other than the crew. Eventually, you stop, simply staring at the screen as you try to process what you've read. Without a word, you turn around, stepping into the engineering department. As the door to the central computer hisses shut, you lean back against it, staring out at the expanse of the engineering department and its myriad machines and devices. At first, you'd assumed that the entry in the system for no information was just a glitch, but when you saw where it had been and the first place it appeared, your mind had instantly jumped to an unwelcome conclusion. I have a giant beanbag bed that's been molded to my shape. Extremely comfy. That sounds extremely comfy. Oh my goodness. Beanbag bed? I didn't know that was a thing. Where does one purchase one of these beanbag beds? I would also like one. Wowee. Part of me wanted to race up to the bridge to warn Vanessa and tell her to stop playing games, that the entire crew was at risk. But you knew that you wouldn't make it past the ensigns and that there was almost no chance that they'd listen to what you had to say. I can't read. I'm the reverse. I have one pillow that is older than ancient Egypt, which is as full as my voice. Okay, well, first of all, +1. Secondly, how do you live like this? I don't understand. I need maximum comfort when I sleep. True, +1. Yes, thank you for agreeing. My goodness. I mean, in a way I get it, because despite my many pillows, I do have an incredibly hard mattress. But I need the pillows for my head. How do you do this? Speaking of pillows, I had really bad neck pain for a while. All went away when I switched pillows. Yeah, that's probably my issue. I should probably get one of those fancy ergonomic pillows or something. If you were going to deal with this potential intruder, you need to stick to your original plan. Prove Cassie and the captain innocent, get the other crew members on your side, and then confront Vanessa. Probably because I'm half the time a stomach sleeper, so big pillow would be difficult there. I mean, I'm also a stomach sleeper, but that doesn't stop me. Also probably why I have neck and shoulder pain. Hold on, I'm gonna sip my energy drink again. Whoa. I think my model stopped tracking for a moment. Wow. Ugh. It's so sweet. This can is also extremely big. Lengthwise down the body, lay on it. Oh, hell yeah. This dirt yellow pillow, probably. Oh no, you gotta at least wash it. My goodness. Did I read this? I did. With a deep, exasperated sigh, you slowly squat down, your back sliding against the smooth metal of the door until you're sat on the catwalk. Placing your head in your hands, you struggle to corral your thoughts. You'd found out a lot of information, hopefully enough to absolve the captain and Cassie of Vanessa's allegations, but despite your best efforts, you couldn't bring them together into the bulletproof argument that you needed. No, I washed it and stuff. Do we believe this? Why is it yellow if you wash it? Oh god, hold on. I got a cough. Excuse me for a moment, please. Nasty. It didn't help that you were distracted by the latest revelation that someone may have come on board with the machine you'd fought and was roaming the ship. Or if that was the case at all and you were just being paranoid. Slowly and carefully considering the decision you were making, you reach for the radio. So how do you pronounce that? Gesundheit? Something like that, right? I think so. There was every chance that Dalton was still with the ensigns, but you needed to talk through what you discovered with someone if you were going to figure this out. Salud? I didn't know you spoke French. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the right language. Basically, wow. Well, what language is salud? Hold on, I feel like I know this. I don't know this. Ah, yes, the language of my people. Absolutely. Radio, no signal. That's not good. It was too risky to attempt to speak to Dalton right now, so instead you tap the push to talk button on the side continuously, knowing that each press would result in a burst of static on Dalton's end. A Sorgi, evil Clofy still takes over sometimes. Oh no. Oh no, we'll never be rid of evil Chloe. It's okay, I accept you the way you are. With any luck, he'd realize it was you, and even if he was still with the ensigns, he could play it off as a malfunction. Either way, he'd hopefully find a way to safely get in touch soon after hearing your signal. Hopefully. I don't know if I trust this. You wait a few minutes, but there's no response. Oh my god, safe space for evil people like me, exactly. Evil Chloe is my paralysis demon leaning over me talking French. Absolutely terrifying. Jesus Christ. Nightmares for days. Looking around to ensure you're still alone, you make another attempt. Despite waiting longer for an answer or some sort of response, you still don't get anything back. Sacre. I can't pronounce French today. I'm too congested. Frustrated, you're about to return the radio to your waistband when it crackles into life and you hear Dalton's apprehensive voice squeak for his city speaker. Cordon bleu, that's some kind of food, right? I think so. Is it? I don't know. My brain is not functioning today. Hello, Lieutenant, are you there? I'm here, Cadet. Are you alright? Yes, Lieutenant, I'm okay. Sorry I took so long. I just had to get somewhere I wouldn't be heard. Yummy. What kind of food is it? I don't actually know. Like a cheese sear schnitzel, I think? Oh. Sounds good. Hell yeah. Good thinking, Dalton. So, did you manage to get the information you needed from the computer? Do we have what we need to convince everyone? Your finger hovers over the button that would let you respond as you mull over Dalton's question. You felt like all you'd uncovered should be enough, but... Lieutenant, are you still there? I'm here, Dalton. I've almost got it all. I just need to work through it. Are you able to get down to the central computer? I just need someone to talk this over with. It'll be fine. The insides won't think anything of you heading this way. Ugh. Yes, Lieutenant. I'll be there in a few minutes. Thanks, Dalton. I'll be waiting. You stand up and tuck the radio back into your waistband, looking around the department again as you do. Whilst waiting for the cadet to appear, you find a position behind some machinery where you should be able to spot anyone who comes your way before they'd be able to see you. Keeping watch for any other members of the crew, you stay in place until you see Dalton making his way towards you with some trepidation. Looking over your shoulder every few steps and jumping at random unexpected noises coming from nearby machinery, it takes a cadet much longer than you'd like to get near to your hiding spot. Once he arrives by the entrance to the central computer, you prepare to step out. Me? Oh no. You don't want to scare him, but knowing Dalton it would be next to impossible not to startle him. Oh god, buddy, I'll be okay. I'll try to be very non-threatening. Kind of. What is it? Oh, I'm gonna Google cordon bleu right real quick. I can't talk. This is very annoying. Oh hell yeah, that looks tasty. Well, now I'm hungry. Damn. Fuck. I feel like I'm not retaining like any of what I'm reading right now. This was a terrible game for today, but that's okay. Cordon bleu, yeah, exactly. Thankfully you think any outburst of terror that he could make should be covered up by the ever-present noise of the engineering department. Dalton. Wah! Just as you'd expected. I'm glad you could make it down. Was everything okay with Hansen and Haru? Lieutenant, it's you. Yeah, everything was all fine. Streamer being so relatable right now. Aw, man. I mean, I guess that's the one good side of this. They managed to catch me and made me sit with them until they were sure I hadn't taken anything I shouldn't. Oh, God. I told them that I hadn't taken anything at all. I was just creeped out by the sick bay, but they didn't believe me. I only managed to get away from them because I said that signal you sent was one that Chief used to call me. They told me not to tell her that they'd send me to sickbay to get medicine, but since I didn't, and since I'm not even going to see her now, it's all, okay, I think. Right? Yeah, sure, buddy. Listening to Dalton talk, you felt the tension in your shoulders return despite how you'd stretched them out earlier. I'm glad to hear you managed to get away without arousing their suspicions, Cadet. Good job. Thanks, Lieutenant. He's so happy. Well, so, what do you need? Now you've got all the information, that's everything, right? Well, not quite. Well, we found out in the sickbay and what I found out from the central computer, I think I figured it out, but... You pinched the bridge of your nose and closed your eyes. Even with the time you'd spent waiting for Dalton, the whirlwind of thoughts and ideas in your mind hadn't settled. I need to go over it with you. This is our only chance to convince everyone that the Captain and Commander Quinn are both innocent and that Vanessa's making it all up. But I need to make sure I've got it all straight. If there's any holes in my argument, then they might not believe me and that's it. Plus, there's some other stuff I found out too. What? But we can figure that out later. Right now we need to start at the beginning. You mean, proving the Commander didn't kill the Doctor? That's right. So, have you got that figured out, Lieutenant? If you have something that proves Lieutenant Commander Quinn didn't kill Dr. Rosarium, I feel like I'm playing Ace Attorney. Oh no, I am playing Ace Attorney. Shit, why couldn't Cassie have killed the Doctor? She had no reason to do it. Yeah, this seems like Ace Attorney, alright. Because of the condition she was in. The Commander would have been sedated at the time the Doctor was killed. Finger pointing. Objection. Whoa. Based on what we saw on his tablet, I arrived only minutes after she'd been sedated. His logs have both the dosage and timing on them. How could she have killed him if she was unconscious at the time of the murder? Hold it. I wish I remember what the Japanese versions are. I don't, though. I think they're way more fun to shout. Me personally, I'm the girl with the whip. Wow. I'll give you a -1 for that. That's confidence. Hey, that's right. If the doctor had given her sedatives and she was unconscious when you got there, she must have passed out pretty quickly. And we can show when he sedated her too. With all this information, we can definitely prove she couldn't have done it. That's really smart, Lieutenant. Yeah, that's me. I'm so smart. You can't help but smirk. Okay, even if it was coming from Dalton, the praise was still reassuring. Thanks, you're welcome. I do like Francisca. Fun character. Thanks, Cadet. Now that we got that figured out, we can... But, what is it, Cadet? You asked, your question tinged with a hint of frustration at Dalton finding issue with what you felt was an airtight point. Hey, yo! I was just thinking that, maybe Commander Quinn killed him, like, really quickly. Then maybe she could have killed him before the sedatives took effect. I don't think so, buddy. Sorry. It's just Commander Quinn could have. After they found him, Instead and Chris told me that they couldn't see any marks or injuries on his body. Learning new things about Sid today. Sid, do you have something to tell us? That Quinn must have had some ultra-lethal spy way to kill him. And what if Captain Lord says something like that? We won't be able to prove her wrong. I think you're overthinking this, buddy. You cross your arms and turn away from the young cadet. Looking out over the abundance of technology filling the engineering department, you go over your thoughts. Dalton had raised a good point, and you knew that if he'd been able to realize it'd definitely be something that Vanessa could come up with to counter you. Unfortunately, because you hadn't been able to examine the doctor's body, you hadn't been able to determine the exact cause of death. Without being absolutely certain, you'd have to make some assumptions that would hopefully be convincing enough. So, we need to prove she didn't kill him before she fell unconscious, right? She couldn't have because... why couldn't Cassie kill the doctor before the sedatives took effect? She'd just been sedated. Oh, I just be collecting stuff. I also have a horse crop because I'm such a big horse racing fan. Oh god, I feel bad for your Uma Musumes. Damn, that's fucked up, Sid. Why couldn't she have killed the doctor before sedatives took effect? Well, we don't know if she could have had a weapon. She could have. It'd be too risky. Well, what the fuck do you want from me? I'm not in any state of mind to be making this kind of deductions. What's the fancy word for horse stuff? There's a fancy word for horse stuff. Indeed, I am cruel and should be disliked by all. No! Plus 10! Well, I feel like... How fast do sedatives kick in? Surely it can't be a very short what? Time? Long time? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that word. I can't do it today. I think that's the right word, though. Well, I guess she would need a weapon. But they were in the sick bay. Maybe she drugged him. If it's injected in anesthesia, then pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I thought, too. What? The rage bait used to be believable. Oh, man. Not being the Uma Musume allegations. Yeah, that's right. You're so correct. Well, but yes, oh good. The fact that you were being questioned so much was beginning to irritate you. Even though you knew that having your logic questioned was the best way to strengthen your argument, there was still something about it coming from Dalton that annoyed you. Oh. You were doing your best not to snap at him, but found it hard to resist letting a little of that anger out. Let's get real for a second, Cadet. Commander Quinn had just been sedated. Even if she had needed to kill Dr. Rosarium then and there, how she's going to do it? She doesn't know how long she has until she's unconscious. She doesn't know how much of a fight she's going to put up. I'm being rejected, so that's how it feels when I'm on the receiving end of evil. Oh man, are you gonna learn a lesson from this or no? Is the important question. Oh, mean? Oh no, bullying in chat. But I mean, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. No, it's okay, buddy. I didn't mean to disrespect. You sigh and run your hand over your face. No, Dalton, I'm sorry. This whole thing's getting to me. I'm on edge. I shouldn't have. You're right. We can't know how long it took the commander to fall unconscious, and as long as we don't have that information, there's enough room for Lord or the others to doubt us. We'll have to think of something else. Well, if we want to convince everyone that she could have done it before the medication took effect, we can tell them... Well, I don't know. I'm glad you're giving me another chance. I mean, I guess you would need some kind of weapon. Not me on 480 feet to try and get less buffering. Oh god, what's wrong with your internet? Damn, that's fucked up. A streamer, can you transfer the head pads to Dalton pretty please? Absolutely. There we go. I wish I could move the thing over to Dalton's head, but I don't have that capability right now, so I will just pad Dalton like this. I hope this is sufficient. You mull over the information you have, thinking about the scenario that Vanessa would present. There's no doubt she'd say that although Cassie was sedated, she'd used the time between receiving the sedative and falling unconscious to kill the doctor. How could she do that? The human headpad beat. Oh my god. Terrifying. Thank you, my son. I love him. Hell yeah. Our son. I am also claiming parenthood. What? A weapon? Lieutenant? Think about it. There's an extremely small window of time between the commander getting sedated and me arriving. There's an even smaller gap between her being given those sedatives and falling unconscious since she was already out when I arrived. Surprisingly wholesome. Yeah, I guess. Actually. Then there's what she told me about the Ensigns not finding any injuries. To have killed the doctor that quickly and without leaving a trace on his body, she would have needed a weapon, probably an electroshock weapon. She wouldn't have been able to bring one on board due to security checks, and she wouldn't have been able to obtain one even if she could leave the sickbay without the doctor noticing. That's because I'm the only member of the crew with access to the armory. Oh yeah, true. It's okay, Chloe, we love you, absolutely. I agree with this statement. Normally. What? Ah, sorry, Lieutenant. I just mean that normally you would be the only one with access to the armory because the Ensigns have guns right now too, don't they? Oh yeah, good point. Good point. I am missing something in chat, but it's okay. My brain isn't up to its full potential today. You frown inadvertently as Dalton once again exposes the flaw in your reasoning. Yes, but... what can prove Cassie didn't enter the armory? She didn't have her card. I mean, I have her card. So... True. I was the one who took Commander Quint's sickbay after the blackout, and she definitely didn't have a weapon on her then. Compliment rejected, but thankies. Don't reject the compliment. Take it. Damn. In order to get one after that, she'd need this. You reach into your pocket and withdraw Cassie's key card, presenting it to Dalton so that he's able to see her name and picture on it. Without that, she wasn't going anywhere, and I've had it ever since the power went out. Never! How dare you? We all need to compliment Chloe until there's so many compliments that she can't possibly reject them all. Right? Yeah, that's a good plan. Take it. Yeah, take it. Listen to Sid. Oh, you're right, Lieutenant. That's great. If she couldn't have a weapon, then you're right. There's no way she could have killed the doctor. I mean, do we know how long the doctor was dead for, though, at that point? Because she could have drugged him, I guess. Happy baiting, yeah. We should start using that term. I like it. That's it then, right, Lieutenant? You can go tell everyone that it wasn't Commander Quinn. Yeah, hopefully that should do it. Great. Who are we gonna tell first? The Chief? Or Dylan? Maybe... Hold on, Cadet. Lieutenant? The Captain. The Captain? Ah, the Captain! I forgot about her. Oh god. The gun. Sure. No. Not that one. No. Lord accused her of being unavailable on purpose during the blackout, remember? Her and the Lieutenant Commander. Even if you can convince everyone that the Commander didn't murder the Doctor, then I bet Lord will just focus on the sabotage. It's not like she's let the truth get in her way so far. What's that in your hands? A knife! A knife! I love that stupid video. I love that. It's so good. I guess not. We need to convince everyone that the Captain and the Commander didn't have anything to do with the sabotage and that they weren't doing their duties. Steve Irvin was her in 21 video. It's a meme video somewhere. You can probably find it with those words. It's like a little kid running around the party, yeah. Did I read this? Yes, I did. Investigating. Please do investigate. It's a great video. What do we know about them that we can't use? What proves that Cassie and the Captain weren't responsible for sabotage? They were... I don't know. They were both unwell. But does that prove anything? I guess they could have done things while they were unwell. I do things while I am unwell every day of my life. Motive. I mean, we don't know what the fuck their motive would be. They'd have died too. I don't think that's true. They were both unwell. Relatable, damn. Damn. Well, okay, pretty funny. It's great. You remember though on the bridge, Lord's argument was that they're both traitors through inactivity, that their absence was a choice. Yeah, I guess so. But using the doctor's datapad, we can see that both of them were unwell at the time the blackout happened. There was no choice about it. The doctor made note of what happened to the captain as well as all the scans and treatments he gave Cassie. I'm skipping like words and syllables. He wouldn't have done that unless he'd found cause to. That proves there was a genuine medical need. The doctor may have had his quirks, but I don't think the crew will believe he was incompetent or a liar. His logs show exactly why they wouldn't have been able to help. And brain shutting down. It's been shutting down all day. I'm so glad I didn't really have to do anything at work today. It was a very meeting-heavy day where I did not need to speak in the meetings. I just had to be present, which was good. Using that information, we can show Lord's argument doesn't have a leg to stand on. Hey, yeah. That's great, Lieutenant. Alright then, I guess that's that. We've hopefully got a strong enough argument to convince everyone that Commander Quinn and the Captain are innocent. Yeah, once we tell everyone they'll... But... There's so much spit in my mouth. It's making speaking very difficult. But... We missed something. Oh no. What? Even though we can show the Captain and Commander couldn't have done it, we still need to find out who is actually responsible. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Should I drink my water or my energy drink though? I'll drink both. I'll start with the... Oh god. Start with the water. Sorry, hitting my mic stand. Wow. There we go, water. Picturing your avatar suited up and in a boardroom, all badly edited. You know what? You're really making me want to draw that later. I think that would be funny. Energy drink sounds scary. When energy drink? Well, let me take a sip of that too. What? Okay, it continues to be extremely sweet. Damn. How do I drink this whole thing? This is like... I feel like this is like half a liter. It is half a liter. Jesus Christ. I shan't say. What shall you not say? We will... did I read this? No, I don't think I did. Even though we can show the Captain and Commander could have done it, we still need to find out who is actually responsible. We energy drink. Ugh. Oh no. They're really getting creative with the flavors lately. Zero pressure. If we don't figure that out, then Lord will just worm her way out of it. Say that the Captain and Quinn are still the most likely culprits and she'll figure them out eventually. Folded over zero pressure. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, I shall accept my banishment. No. No. I will never banish you. This is a safe space. So we need to figure out who it really was. That's right. I'll take the energy drink though if nobody wants it. Safe space, right? Damn, I guess I can't go back on my boards. Yeah, sure, go ahead. But who could it be? Who is the real culprit? Hansen! It's Hansen! Listen to me. It's Hansen! It's probably someone else, but I really want to say Hansen. What if, hear me out, okay? What if Hansen took some kind of key card of the whoever was in that one mech? That's why he's showing up as unknown in the logs. But it's Hansen, actually. Yes. It's Hansen. 101%, absolutely. Could have been Ensign Chris. Ensign Chris? But why? Why not? He was so angry about being stuck in the elevator for 10 hours. Exactly. He has a motive. Okay, it's all coming together. We know he's not happy about being on board the Gundog, and especially not the elevator. Maybe this is his idea and he somehow got lured in on it. Well, I know you and I'm him, but you don't think it's him, Cadet? You don't believe me, Dalton? What the fuck? Well, no, sorry. What the fuck, Dalton? I thought you were on my side. Why not? Well, it's just that, You took him to sickbay after the after he crashed, didn't you? Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he couldn't have done it all. They were busy smooching at the time of murder. Toxic yaoi. Shit, maybe you're right. My son is so honest. So yeah, it's one of his good qualities, I fear. Even if he's going against me right now. Right, we went straight from the hangar to get treatment. So he was already in the sickbay. Yes, this is further proof. And his arm was all broken? Well, fine. Yeah, he was still in the surgery wing when I went down to see Commander Quinn. We couldn't get into there because we didn't have the doctor's card, so if Hansen was in there, then he couldn't have got out to kill the doctor. That's right. And I hear he got stuck in one of the elevators when the power went out. I'm so glad gossip has reached you. Even if he's going against me right now. Wow, listen. Shit, did I fuck up my own plan by leaving him in the elevator? Damn it. Wouldn't he be his armored frame or something so he could escape? Alright, Cadit, I see your point. The elevator incident. Damn it, I gave him an alibi. What the fuck? But then, who was it? Well, maybe it was Vanessa. It could be Lord. Captain Lord? Lieutenant Lord, but yes, I think it could be her. But she's... Think about the way she's taking advantage of what's going on. She's pinned everything that happened on the captain and the commander and all to get herself into the captain's chair. True. This whole thing could be one big deflection to take our attention away from her and to focus on Captain Bartlemuse and Commander Quinn instead. But, I thought that, Thought what, Dalton? What is it, Dalton? Wasn't she on the bridge with you when the power went out? That's not important. Listen, okay? I'm an unreliable narrator. Don't believe anything I say. She was, I may have said that. Maybe she was there. But listen, Dalton. Yes, but... And then she never stopped you, right? Even though you told her everything you were doing. Gaslighting. Listen, don't worry about... I'm not gaslighting anybody. No. Miwan has to do jury duty. Oh no, I feel that. Well, yeah, it's sort of getting at. And then Lieutenant Lord, she doesn't have armory access either, so she couldn't get a weapon. Well, I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but even right now, the ship's heading back to Europa and we're all still alive, aren't we? I just don't think it's her. Alright, Kat, you made your point. She may not be my favorite member of the crew, but it doesn't look like she's responsible. Just accusing whoever. You might be right. Wow. But then, who was it? Must have been someone else, I guess. I don't think it was anyone from the crew. But, look at it this way. When the blackout happened, no one was in any position to take advantage of it. We were all totally taken by surprise. Maybe Dalton should be the detective and not you. Yeah, probably. I think it would be way better at it. It didn't seem like something that happened from within the ship either. The chief would have figured out what caused it by now otherwise. Well, plus the same thing happened to the O'Brien. It wasn't just the power going off that affected the O'Brien either. Their doctors were also killed. I wish I could read. You should be used to it at this point. Oh man. The gas lamping. Killed. I found her dead, just like Dr. Rosarium. I'm gonna need some more water. Hold on, give me a second. What? There we go. Then there was their sick bay. The cabinets were smashed up, just like in ours. On top of all that, the entry logs for the sick bay show that the bioscanner didn't pick up anyone from the crew going in before me. Just an entry that showed no information. There are multiple logs for no information moving around the ship. These logs only started after that thing we fought crashed into the hangar. But then, I have a theory. What is it? It better be about Hansen being the culprit. The killer is me, Clofy. How could you? Damn. I mean, we don't know yet. We haven't seen you in the game yet, so it could be. You could be the mystery person. I smashed the cabinets to get the funny feels. Completely understandable. Completely understandable, actually. You're completely justified in this. That's right. Whoever was on board that thing when it arrived has done all this. It's the only way it all makes sense. Maybe they tried to take out both the O'Brien and us, but we were able to get the ship back online. Okay, but this is the part that doesn't make sense to me. Where the hell did they get a card that doesn't have anything attached to it, yet it apparently works everywhere? What's the deal with that? Are they a hacker of some kind? The doctor said there were procedures or whatever. Who needs those? Listen, you know best what's good for your body or whatever, right? Now they're trying a different approach. What about my phone? It's all over, and the chief said there was no exit, so that's... Does that mean they wouldn't... Honestly, Dalton, we all saw what that thing could do. It wouldn't surprise me if there was some way of escaping that machine that we could never pick up on. The feminims, I love that. Hell yeah. But why would anyone do all this? Even an enemy pilot wouldn't. I mean, why? I'm stealing that 100%. Hell yeah. That's hilarious, actually. Funny as shit, absolutely. Well, oh god, what is the pilot's motive? That they're pirates. Okay. I mean, sure. I mean, I know what you mean, but putting it this way is really funny. They're just pirates. They're a spy. They're after Cassie. Why would they be after Cassie? No. I mean, they could be a spy. They could also just be... Yar. Yeah. They could be pirates. I mean, space pirates, I guess, but it's funnier to imagine just like, you know, normal pirates. Even an enemy pilot wouldn't. I mean, why? I mean, I don't know. Why are you asking me? What if they are pirates? It's pirates! Pirates, Lieutenant? Exactly. They're a lot more common after the war because of all the salvageable ships and armored frames lost out there. That craft isn't Jovian, Martian, or even Terran. There's a chance it's a pirate machine. That's why it isn't working properly and why their pilot isn't following standard procedure when it comes to contact or surrender. They could have lured us here to try and take our ships undamaged. That'd be a huge win for any pirate. But now the plan's gone wrong and they're panicking. The doctor could have been a victim of them trying to steal some medication or something. Well, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I don't think it's pirates. What do you mean, Dalton? You're just being very contrarian right now. Can you agree with me for once? That would be really nice. Why not? Well, it's that it can't be pirates. Why not? In my course, I mean, I learned all about basic manufacturing requirements and weapon systems and material science and things. God, you're so smart. Hey, what? Please enable our delusions, Dalton. Yeah, please. I will defend my son's honor. Listen. I think as his other parent, he should respect me more. I think that's only fair. And I know it's technical, but to get the kind of resources you need to build something like that machine, the kind of production plant you need to build it. That's why pirates salvage old machines, because they can't make things. They can't make things like that, or maybe they're smart pirates. You don't know that. My voice is going. Hold on. I need some more water. My goodness. Wow. Nasty. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. It's just that, well, it's alright, Dalton. I get it. If you say it's not pirates, then I'll take your word for it. Oh, thank you, Lieutenant. But then if it wasn't pirates doing it to seize our ships, maybe it was... I mean, the spy... I don't see why anyone would be after Cassie. So spy, I guess. They're a spy. A spy? A spy? Maybe one for the Solar Federation trying to use the state-of-the-art technology to find out what's going on in the JUCF? They could be trying to steal information directly from ships. But we caught them, and now their whole plan's gone up in smoke, so they're trying to get rid of us. Rude thing to say about your GF, but okay. I didn't mean it like that. No. Aren't spies supposed to be sneaky? Well, listen, it could be a 4D chess type play. Damn it. Damn it, my words are being twisted. Because you're not meant to know they're there. So that is part of it, although if you crashed into a ship and started killing its crew, people might find out about you like we have. Okay, what I'm getting at is, this sounds like a really bad spy, Lieutenant. It could be a really bad spy, Dalton. Can you try to see my point of view for once? Okay, so it's not a spy here for your information. It's because apparently somebody is after my girlfriend. Dalton stands frozen in place, visibly shaken by what you're suggesting. You think about how you're going to answer his question, second-guessing yourself. If it sounded crazy to you, how would he react? Okay, Cadet, I know this may sound a bit strange, but... well... I think that whoever this is, they're after Commander Quinn. Commander Quinn? That's right. Lieutenant? Okay, I know how it sounds, but bear with me. Why would they be after Cassie? I don't know. That wasn't my choice. I just have a feeling. Toxic relationship for real. Yeah, I don't even remember our anniversary. You're right, actually. Why else would they all do all this? I don't know. Well, I don't think she has a connection to that. True. Fucked up. I just have a feeling, Dalton. I don't know how to explain this to you. Toxic Cutie used to be believable. Aw, man. So there was something about this whole situation that was bothering you. You'd noticed so many seemingly disparate happenings that were only just coming together as related events in your mind. Each one had seemed inconsequential, but in the light of what you discovered, they'd been pulled to the front of your mind. It was as though you could feel a threat that you couldn't see, that you couldn't explain. With Dalton standing in front of you, staring at you in confusion, you grapple with a slowly dawning sense of realization that you can't quite get to grips with. His uncertain gaze makes you feel the need to say something, and you blurt out the only way you can think of to express what you're thinking. Bear with me here. Imagine you were getting held hostage by an animal, and bear with me here. You could only try to get help by sending out coded messages. Sid, are you okay? Do you need help? Oh no. Bear with me here. The animal is actually a very large man. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say if that was the situation, I don't think Sid would be asking for help. Worst case scenario. Oh god. Damn. Oh, I just have a feeling. A feeling? No, right, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, you take a deep breath in, you still aren't totally sure what, with everything you'd noticed, all the odd happenings that you'd picked up on, it felt like the only explanation. You still couldn't quite form a full picture of what was going on in your head, but you knew you were close to figuring it out. You knew that what you'd seen was important. Sid would ask to be left alone. Oh man. There have been things happening that haven't made sense. On their own, they didn't seem like anything to worry about, but now that we're here, they do. When I reactivated the Gundog's computer, I could hear the same signal that came over the bridge's comms just before the whole ship shut down and Cassie collapsed. The whole thing went haywire. Everyone's crew reports were flashing up on the screen, but the only one that stayed was hers. And the whole thing shut down. Oh man, I just realized we're above the hour mark. I should go take a little break. I need to get some more water. Wow, hold on. Wow, where is my break screen? There it is. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. See you in just a moment. are back. Wow. My glass of milk is half empty and it appears I only have a soda bottle at my desk. Whatever will I do? Finish your milk like a normal person. Yeah, please no pilk. No. I'm gonna have to agree with the -1. No pilk either. Here we go. Oh man, I tried to cough a lot during the break, but I feel still congested. It makes speaking slightly annoying. At the time I thought the computer had been damaged by the sudden loss of power, but now I have to wonder, what if the signal was coming from the machine when it was on the O'Brien? Maybe. 1984, listen, I'm trying to protect you from something. Tuberculosis, no! How could it come to this? Why would it focus on Cassie's file? I don't know, computers are weird. They glitch out sometimes. Then after I got back from the O'Brien, while I was on patrol, I stopped by Cassie's quarters and someone had loaded up a terminal. Back then I figured she left it on, but the log showed that whoever no information is, they'd gone into her quarters. She didn't enter anyone else's. Why her? She blacked out when she heard that signal too. She was the only crew member who seemed to be affected by it. It's her. Things keep happening to her. I mean, good point actually. I didn't put the dots together. My body would always take a hot shower to decongest, but probably not during a 5-minute break. Yeah, I think not necessarily the ideal situation for that. Head over steaming kettle. I feel like that doesn't work for me. I keep trying it, but I feel like it doesn't do anything. Maybe I just got weird nasal cavities or whatever. That would be one quick shower. I mean, to be fair, I am a pretty quick shower, but maybe not that quick. If the aim is to decongest. My goodness. What? You really think they're after the commander, Lieutenant? Cat, I know, it sounds ridiculous, but I think that's what's going on. But she's just a Lieutenant Commander. You've grown immune to kettles from all the tea, maybe. Maybe you're right. I was about to rage bait, but forgot I'm kind now according to the legends. No, I would like to hear the rage bait. Please, do share. Not that there's anything wrong with being a Lieutenant Commander. I know she's your... But yeah, Dalton, calm down. I don't get why you think someone would be after her. I don't know either. I'm clicking buttons. Content, yeah, exactly. We gotta get the skill issue. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Gotta get those clips, am I right? Well, what makes her special? I don't know. There's just something special about her, Dalton. I don't know how to tell you this. Wow, content farming. Hustle. There's just... you know what you're trying to get at. The point that can prove your theory. The piece of understanding that will let you see it all clearly. You can feel the concepts in your head begin to crystallize into something substantial, but you're still moments away from being able to comprehend everything that was going on. This is me every day of my life. A content creator making content. Scandalous. How dare I? There's just something special about her. I know there is. Something special that... That's his eyes narrow as his expression slowly changes from one of confusion to disbelief. You mentally flail, desperate for the right words to explain yourself. I know she's special because of... She's my girlfriend. Of course she's special. How they left her alive. They left her alive? That's right, in the sick bay. They didn't harm her. When I got there, the doctor was already dead. I didn't see anyone head down into the sick bay before I did, so they must have gone down there at least a few minutes ahead of me. They would have had plenty of time to kill her as well. Character growth. No longer toxic. I love my girlfriend now. But they didn't. They left her alive. But, you're still alive too and you got attacked, so that doesn't that mean that... Well, you see, Dalton, I am also special. Now. Listen. No comment. Oh. I'm only still here because Hansen raised the alarm after he noticed them attack me. No, I still believe fully that it was Hansen who attacked me. The game cannot convince me otherwise. So you finally remember the anniversary. Can I be honest? I looked it up before the stream just in case I need it today. So I do remember it now. Yo, what if the sedative needle was taken and used on the doctor? It could be, actually. Maybe the doctor isn't dead. Oh my god, plot twist. What did I miss? I love my girlfriend now. Me with no other facts of the murder. Same, I don't remember anything about it. Toxic UV, apparently. That blow could have easily killed me. If Hassan hadn't pulled the alarm, they'd have been able to finish me off just like the doctor. Now. Listen. I can't defend myself. So they killed the doctor, they attacked me, I was Cassie left unharmed. The fuck were you feeling before lust? I mean, Cassie is, you know, she's pretty hot. They wouldn't have left her alone unless they wanted her for something, right? Case in point. Wow, okay. Dalton continues to stare at you in silent disbelief. You know what you've just explained? Ow. Did the sound not play? Or did I just not hear it because I was laughing so loud? My god. You know what you've just explained to him might seem like madness, but we were convinced that you were correct. It did. Oh, I was just laughing so hard. You know what? Oh god. You know what? Just this once, the bonk might have been deserved. Poor Cassie. Oh, your event's your Steam Sale Ocean Fest. It is. Oh man, I gotta go look at that. I'll do it later. I hope there's some good games in there. Wowie. Dalton continues to stare at you in silent disbelief. You know what you've just explained to him might seem like madness, but you were convinced that you were correct. If you couldn't get Dalton to believe in what you were saying, there was no way you'd be able to get the rest of the crew on your side. You'd convinced him about Cassie's innocence when it came to the doctor's death and the sabotage, but was it a step too far to try to get him to believe that Cassie was at the heart of this? You really think it's all about the commander, don't you, Lieutenant? Yes, I do. But Lieutenant, what if it's all just... at the heart of the cards? I feel like I'm missing a reference. Could it just be a coincidence or something? Yeah, I feel like it's probably a coincidence, but my character is jumping to conclusions. I don't think it is, Cadet. You see, there's no other explanation. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, damn. I had a friend as a child who was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I never got into it. Damn. Is this too many coincidences? They could have destroyed the gun dog. Well, could they have? Dalton, there's just no other explanation. I mean, I can't think of any other explanation. I have a bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I have no use for. Oh damn, you gotta check if they're valuable. People are big into the Pokemon cards now. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh is the next boom. Found them thrown outside years ago, just like on the ground. Damn. But yeah, maybe in that case they're not valuable. There's a bunch for real. Some in French, some in English, some in Japanese. Or are they just all in the same pile? What a mysterious find. God damn. Can you? It just seems like everything links back to Cassie. Yes? Huh. I wonder who just dumped them outside. Odd. In a box thrown outside, huh? I guess maybe somebody's parents got really mad at their child and just dumped their Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh man, now I'm sad. That's I don't mean any disrespect, Lieutenant. Probably that, to be fair, yeah, but I feel like that's probably the most likely option. I know the commander is special to you, so do you think maybe you're just kind of focusing too much on Lieutenant Commander Quinn because you're worried about her? Typo, by the way. I need a refund of the game. You winced in frustration. You knew you were right, you could feel it. But you needed to convince Dalton of that there had to be some event in all of this that could change his mind, show him that this was more than just a coincidence. Yeah, cussing. What the fuck, game? But what about the fact that the gun dog is still in one piece? That craft, whatever it is, it ripped through the O'Brien like it was nothing and then made it all the way to the Gundog. Why didn't it just destroy the ship then and there? I love that the game didn't even give me the option to pick the right option this time. It just... it just told me, God damn, you're stupid. It's this... Hansen and I saw how powerful its beam weapon is. Beam weapon? Okay. It sliced through the O'Brien's armor with ease. If we'd been caught by the beam in our Juno, then we'd have been vaporized in a second. Why didn't it destroy the ship when it had every chance to? Why did it go dead at the exact moment it did, when we'd fly right into our hangar? A beam weapon, yeah, those are very dangerous. Why is the ship still online when that thing could knock it offline with a single signal? Why did all this happen and why does everything keep coming back to Cassie? I don't know. Once again, Dalton stands silently in front of you, lacking the nervousness that seemed to define him. There was something about the way he looked at you. Maybe you were imagining it, maybe it was because he knew that despite his rank, without him you were done for. Had you gone too far in pushing your point? Was this the wrong direction to take? Had you missed something? Probably. I think these are all probably correct. I get it, Cat. I know it all sounds strange, but with everything I've seen, it's really... Cat. I believe you, Lieutenant. Dalton, this is unbelievable. You are far too trusting. You are such a precious darling. A lot of things have happened, but the way you've explained them, I think that, I think the commander's in a lot of trouble. So do I, Dalton. That's why we need to do something now, before they make their next move. Before anyone else gets hurt. So, what are we gonna do now? Well, first we're going to... Uh-oh! Ah! That's... Without thinking, you sprint away from the cabin towards the entrance into the aft thoroughfare. Lieutenant, come back! What's going on? I don't know, apparently somebody's shooting at us. Jesus. He's an idiot, affectionately, absolutely. He's just a little precious little himbo. And we love him for that. Despite Dalton's call, you continue towards the sound of gunfire that tears through the air. We're actually being shot at. My morning alarm, sorry everyone. Oh my god. Does that wake you up good? I mean, I imagine it would. I love my stupid son, me too. Oh god, what the hell is that? As a security officer, you knew this was your duty, but beyond that, you had a terrible feeling. What if you'd realized everything too late? With that shadow of engineering down the length of the corridor, the sound of gunfire reverberating through the long hallway. Uh-oh. A piercing staccato is beaten out in the distance, and you drop to the floor as bullets punch through the space around you. I feel like you're gonna give me a timed event in a moment, and I'm scared. You scramble back to your feet, bolting towards the central hub as a flurry of shots answers the volley you'd narrowly evaded. I hate to scratch my nose. Give me a moment. There we go. Another burst of gunfire cracks through the air just after you dive out of the thoroughfare, a clatter of bullets striking the wall behind you. More shots fly past as you scrabble along the floor, finally finding safety by pressing yourself up against the wall adjacent to the floor-side thoroughfare's entrance. Why did they actually make these space planes out of paper mache? That's a great question. Goddamn. Are you shooting at me? I don't think you are. Marius, what the hell are you doing here? Buddy, I'm being shot at. Do you not hear the gunfire? Nose picker. No, I was scratching the outside of my nose. Listen. The two incense crouch on either side of the entryway. Hansen looks at you in confusion as Holly leans around the corner, firing off another burst. Does it matter? What's going on? What does it look like? Damn it. Tyler quickly ducks behind the corner just as another salvo pierces the space they stood in. Hansen responds in kind before returning to cover. Why are you smiling, by the way? Who is it? Friend of Quinn's, looks like. What? You lean around the corner trying to catch a glimpse of the attacker as Hunter takes the opportunity to fire back. And now is a great time to glow to them. You're so right. I haven't answered that question, but you won't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot already what I asked. Who is that? Who? Why is your armor like this, by the way? Sorry, I couldn't help but look. Skin suit. My goodness, it's very tight. Wait. Uh-oh. Almost out of sight. Slouched against the wall leading to the crew quarters corridor is an unconscious Cassie. Why are you unconscious again? Can you wake up? Cassie! Both of you, hold your fire! You might hit Cassie! Well, stop shooting when they do, Lieutenant. Ugh, girl, wake up. Yeah, hurry up. Cassie, please. As the lethal back and forth continues, the central hub fills with the stink of gunfire and hot metal. Ma'am. My thoughts exactly. You'd been right. Someone was after Cassie, but you'd realized it too late. What would you do now? If you let this carry on, it won't be long until Cassie is caught by a stray bullet. I hope not. Lacking. Oh, God. All of you. Yeah, you're right. God damn. Despite there being two of them, the ensigns are on the back foot, constantly having to duck back into cover as the attacker returns fire. What could you do now? I don't know. There's a brief lull as the gunfire coming from the foresight thoroughfare pauses, and the ensigns both take the opportunity to reload. This might be the only chance you have. Cassie! Can't believe Clofy thought that cool-looking fella was me several streams ago. Huh. Oh, man. Mary, don't! What am I doing exactly? Am I running into the fire? Oh, great. You'd hope to catch the enemy off guard, but as you race toward them, their weapon is already raised, aimed right at you. Uh-oh. Ow! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why am I shouting for Dalton? Dalton, help! I forgot. Rip. Yeah, I'm dead. No! No, hold up! You had no idea that he'd followed you. You'd assumed he had stayed where he was in the engineering department. No, don't tell me. No! Instead, as you'd frozen, your eyes locked on the barrel of the gun that was aimed right at you, he'd leapt forward, putting himself between you and the shot. No, Dalton! What the fuck? Dalton! He grabbed the cat who staggers back into you and drops to the floor as his legs give out from under him. No, hold up. Hey, cat, it's gonna be okay. I don't think it's gonna be okay. You're vaguely aware of the shooter slipping past you and into the hangar, pursued by the two ensigns. We don't have a doctor. This is real fucked up. Uh-oh. Within moments, the sound of gunfire fills the ship once again. Oh god, don't show me that! Jesus fucking Christ! Hey, come on, cat, it's gonna be alright. I'll get you to sickbay for the first aid kit. I don't think a first aid kit is gonna help that. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you hear me? Dalton, answer me. Come on, stand up. We've got to get you out of here. He's fucking dead. This is fucked up. You attempt to lift the cat to his feet, but are dragged back down as he falls to the floor. Dalton jumps. That's scary as hell. Come on, kid. I'm gonna need your help here. You make another attempt to lift him. This time he slumps down in your arms, his head lolling awkwardly to one side. No, cat it! Damn it, cat it! Cat it! Dalton does not answer. You grit your teeth and squeeze your fist, tears in your eyes. In one movement, you turn and stand, heading into the stairwell leading to the hangar. Rushing past the shocked Hansen and Hutter, you leap down each set of stairs. As soon as the gravity begins to lessen, you vault a railing, dropping down to the bottom in seconds. Stop right there! You yell as you burst into the hangar. The woman stands in front of the huge mass of machine and foam. What little you can see of her face is indifferent and unmoving. There's no sign of an expression at all. You can't even tell where she's looking beyond the three green lights on the left of her helmet, each one glowing an eerie green pointing towards you. Stop right there. You know where to go. Wah. Just give up. The rest of the crew will be here any second. You can't get away. Oh, I don't enjoy the pulse. It's making me nervous. You grit your teeth as your demand is met with silence. Oh. You glance to her side and see Cassie slumped beside the silent figure. Cassie, wake up. I'm scared. Look, just let her go. We'll go easy on you. No, I'm not going easy on you. Fuck you. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. Oh, no. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, that's really helpful. Fragments of foam cut through the air around you as the machine's prison is vaporized in an instant. You're thrown back by the impact of its leg on the catwalk, only saving yourself from slamming into the hangar's rear wall by grabbing onto another nearby railing. Well, wait. Before you can recover, they grab Cassie, slip a mask over her face, and throw her over their shoulder before retreating up the machine's leg. Within seconds, the pair disappears inside a hatch atop the craft that closes as soon as they're through. You spring forward, kicking off the wall behind you when you feel a sudden rush all around you, drawing you forward. You grab onto the catwalk's railing just in time. The hangar door is opening. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm wearing a spacesuit. Am I? Uh-oh. You brace yourself against the air whipping past you, doing your best not to get dragged along with it into space. Oh my god, finally they made me look cool. Nobody's wearing a spacesuit, by the way. We're all dead. Marius, what the hell's going on? You hear Hansen yell over the rush of oxygen and glance back to see him and Haru hanging onto the hangar's entryway. Get back here. This whole place is depressurizing. Yeah, the fucking door is already open. We're already all dead. They've taken Cassie. We got to get her out of there. You shout back. The torrent of air continue to rush out of the hangar, snatching the words from your mouth as soon as you say them. What are you talking about? Get over here. Well, very, very determined. You feel the machine's steps reverberate around you as it stomps its way out of the hangar. Its engine ignite and a searing blast of heat hits your head, hits your back as it soars away from the gun dog. Give it up, Mary. She's gone. Get back here. Cassie had been taken. Oh, great. My son is fucking dead. My girlfriend is gone. What the fuck? Whatever that machine was, whoever its pilot was, she was with them now, hurtling away from the ship. Hansen and Heather remained clinging onto the doorway, gesturing for you to get out of there. Even if you could convince them to help Cassie, would Vanessa let them go in their armored frames? Maybe she was already ordering Dylan to fire in the craft. It's up to me. All good. I've got to. I must. I mean, well, I know I haven't been a great partner so far. But I guess I should save my girlfriend, right? That seems like the right thing to do. I gotta save Cassie, man. I must save her. I can't just let her go. She needs me. My girlfriend is gone. My son is gone. My spaceship is being attacked. Fuck my stupid Chungus life. Exactly my thoughts. my fucking baka Chungus life. If there isn't any kind of time travel shenanigans, I am riding. Me too. What the fuck? Well, I'll have to. I need to. No, I gotta save Cassie. I need to save her. It's up to me. If I don't, no one else will. But, buddy, you can do it. To save her, I'd have to. No, save Cassie, you fucking fuckhead. I have to save her. She needs me. She's counting on me. This is it. I'm going to save Cassie. Do it. I believe in you. Oh god, my phone. Oh. I'm gonna save Cassie. Let's go. We should be dead by now, right? That's how space works. I don't think we would be alive for this long after this door is open. Maybe I'm hallucinating or something. You turn and bring your right leg up over the railing. Marys, don't! You're just jumping into space. Right, so I am also dead now. The ensign lunges out to grab you, but he's too late. You throw yourself into the void of the hangar and are snatched away by the vacuum. Buddy, what is the plan here? Okay, you're still somehow alive. Not like anyone has tested it. Maybe we'd actually be fine out there. Yeah, maybe, actually. Maybe you're right. You just about manage to grab onto the Juno as you fly past it. Your arm nearly wrenched from its socket by the force. Ow. Despite the pain, you hang on and pull your way towards the access panel by the cockpit, fighting against the rush of air that continues to buffet against you as you input a series of commands to open the hatch. As soon as it's open, you clamber inside and grab an emergency oxygen mask, sealing it over your face as you activate the armored frame. Hitting the combination of switches and buttons required to start the machine, you feel a dull rumble followed by a swell in vibrations as the systems throughout the cockpit are illuminated one by one. I need an energy drink. Hold on. For the mission, so I can do this. You grip the flight sticks and squeeze, breathing deeply and slowly. You can do this. As you push down on the pedals, the Juno walks forward and you direct it to grab a machine gun from a nearby rack of weapons. Almost chokes. Maybe I'm in space, actually. Before turning to face the open hangar door, average person in my class be like, oh no. You peer at the main monitor, trying to locate the enemy craft amongst the stars, but are distracted as a window opens on the screen to your left and a shrill voice yells at you from the monitor speakers. Oh, hi, Vanessa. Don't mind me. You, in the Juno. I haven't given anyone permission to launch. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? What? Lieutenant Marius, what are you doing in there? You're supposed to be locked in your quarters. Get back up here now. Sorry, Lord. I'm going after Cassie. You're what? You're not leaving the ship, you traitor. Get out of there and get to your quarters now. If you don't, yeah, Vanessa. What the fuck are you gonna do? The thumbs up. Yeah, don't worry about it, Vanessa. It's fine. You press the single button on the screen, cutting off Vanessa's transmission. You couldn't care less about what she said or how she threatened you. You were done worrying. Yeah, thanks, Vanessa. Everything you did now, you did for Cassie. This is Lieutenant Raymond Maris. To League 5. Launching. Let's go. Die in space, I guess. You slam both flight sticks forward, just as you'd watched Hansen do during his duel against the machine, sending the Juno tearing through space towards where you'd last seen the kidnapper's craft heading. There you are. You force the controls as far forward as they will go, demanding every last ounce of thrust available from the engines. The cockpit begins to judder around you, but you don't let up. As the gap between your armored frame and the machine closes, it quickly comes within visual range and you notice it remaining still, almost like it had been suspended in space. In front of it you see a strange shifting distortion, as though the space ahead of it had been torn open. You're not going anywhere. With a twist of the flight sticks, the Juno banks right and you bring yourself around in a wide arc, building up speed until... Whoa. Give her back! I love the epic dialogue. Action hero. Your head is still ringing from the impact and you taste blood in your mouth, but you manage to regain control of your armored frame, racing its machine gun towards the enemy. Now! Whoa. You're not able to get a shot off before the craft blasts away into space. Getting your teeth, determined to not let it escape, you thrust the flight sticks forward again and you push back against the seat as the Juno hurtles after the target. I can't speak. Raven is being so cool right now. I know, right? I am just incredibly cool. You can hear the engines begin to whine and the main monitor is full of warnings and alerts, but you keep the controls where they are, not want to give the enemy a moment of reprieve. It would really help my coolness if I could stop slurring my words. Slowly you gain on the strange craft, and as soon as you're within range, you squeeze the trigger on the right stick, holding it down to empty the gun's magazine. Each round slams into the enemy, the sustained series of impacts throwing you into a spin. There's more where that came from. You threaten, beginning the process to reload your gun. Did the music get louder, by the way? It did. It's like way louder. Oh well, too bad. I'm not turning it down. With a grim grin, you focus the targeting reticle, lining up your next volley. I hope it's not so loud that you can't hear me. But... wait. Immersion, yeah, exactly. In an instant, the enemy turns, its snout-like protrusion already glowing brightly with the telltale bolts of energy emanating from the light within its weapon. Now we can hear. Okay, good. It's all you can do to draw the controls back and slam your feet down on the pedals, trying to hold the Juno before it's caught in the deadly beam. Wow. Oh, ow, okay. That's really, I'm really glad that happened. Lovely. For good measure, you should scream your most blood-curdling volume. I don't think I will. I don't think I will be speaking for the rest of the stream if I do that. Hold on, what if I just get really close to the mic? This is better. Through luck, more than skill, you'd managed to prevent the blast of energy from cleaving your Juno clean in half, but now alarms filled the cockpit and your warnings cluttered your monitors as you realize the armored frame's left arm has been sheared off. God damn. Hold on, I got you. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Wow, now you are as close as me. Apparently. I'm not doing that though. My model doesn't track if I do that. You struggle with the controls as your off-balance machine careens through space. Its fine calibration is now thrown off by the loss of the limb. You manage to reorientate yourself only to see the enemy's cannon pulsing with energy as it prepares another devastating shot. No. Damn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You look so incredibly uncool right now, Hansen. Surprised you lasted this long, Maris. Did you have the mic above below your chin, by the way? It's like right at mouth level. So above chin, I guess. Not a bad effort for your first flight. Gonna catch hell from the chief for losing that arm, though. Yeah, probably. Hanson, what are you doing out here? Saving your dumb ass. What does he look like? Oh, thank you. He looks like he really needs the bathroom. You're actually correct. Cute, good to know. I hope it's helpful information. Why the hell did you chase this thing out here? Listen, I was very deeply traumatized by what happened to Dalton. I hope somebody's taking care of him, by the way. I refuse to believe he's dead. Surely Harui's out there doing something. I don't trust Haru to do anything. Shit. Heard you were thirsty, face. Oh my god. I told you, it's taking Cassie. You're such a sap, Lieutenant. Ugh. You've got guts. Never thought I'd see the day when you stood up for yourself. Why does Hanson continue to like me despite everything I've done to him? What's wrong with him? Oh yeah, Dalton is fine, Copium. No, don't say that. He is fine. He is fine. I'm manifesting it right now. If you want to rescue Quinn, get moving. I'll keep it here. You're right. Well, as soon as Hanson disappears from your monitor, his Juno is behind the enemy, grappling it. You waste no time in following him, struggling against the controls. Your ability to maneuver is limited, but you thrust over to the craft, digging your frame's remaining hand into a gap between its armor. The actuators in the Juno's shoulder screech in protest as the enemy struggles against you, but you continue, not willing to stop now. Oh, Cassie, are you okay? Cassie, I'm here to help. My girlfriend. Oh my god, please. Oh, at least you're wearing a spacesuit. Well, no, you're not. Just on your face. Ah. Fighting the Protestant. Yes, absolutely. Whoa. Cassie. Oh, now she wakes up. Riven. You pull Cassie into the Juno's cockpit, closing the hatch behind her. Dalton is alive as long as we pretend he is. A little insanity has never hurt anyone. You're so right. You're so right. You know, a little delusion is okay. Schrodinger's Dalton. Oh my god. God, I hope he's okay though. As you float together in the enclosed space, arms wrap around each other, you savor the moment. If it was possible, you'd never let Cassie go again, but with a sigh you release her, taking both her hands in yours. Cassie, are you alright? I think so. You can tell from the look in her eyes that she's still a bit dazed, but otherwise you can't see anything that worries you. Come on, I'm taking us back to the gun dog. You push up the cockpit ceiling and land in the pilot's seat, bringing her down with you. After the two of you are sat down, you strap yourself back in and take the firm grip of the flight sticks. Hold on tight, we'll be there in no time. Are we just leaving Hanson with the with the other mech? I mean, not that I mind, but you know. You gently push forward on the controls, easing the Juno's engines back into life. Cassie wraps her arms around you, nuzzling as far into your neck as she can, given that you're both still wearing emergency masks. Aww, cute. You breathe a sigh of relief. What about Hanson? Yeah, he's in the cockpit. Oh god. Don't even feel a tiny bit bad about it. No, not really. I hope he gets taken out, to be honest. The gun dog grows larger on your screen as you slowly fly towards it. The enemy machine has been taken out. Cassie's back with you. Everything is alright again. See, he's fine. He's somehow beat the thing. God damn. There might still be things to deal with when you get back to the ship, but at least Cassie is safe beside you. There might still be things to deal with. Yeah, like Dalton fucking dying. My character forgot very quickly. Jesus. You let out another deep breath, unsure whether you want to laugh or cry. Me personally, I'm crying. Instead, you relax, loosen your grip on the twin sticks and gently resting your head on Cassie's. Bring your right hand up to slowly stroke her hair. Wowie. I need water. Give me a second. Wow. Here we go. Your armored frame continues its slow flight towards the ship. The only noise in the cockpit is the dull hum of the engine's vibrations and both of you breathing softly. Raven. You sit up slightly and look down at Cassie, who's still burying her face in the crook of your neck. Yeah. She spoke so softly you weren't even sure if she'd actually said anything until she begins to speak again. What's going on, Raven? I don't know. I was hoping you would know. I remember getting taken to my quarters. Then there was this woman, gunshots. Now I'm here. I think she wanted to take me somewhere. I could feel what she wanted. It was gonna be somewhere really far away from you, from everyone. You continue to gently stroke her hair, your fingers working through the strands to run gently down her neck and back. What happened? You're silent for a few moments, but eventually take your free arm and bring it around her shoulders, drawing her in tighter. I don't know. Very honest. I don't know how to find out either. True. But whatever happens, I'll be here with you. I won't let anyone take you away again. Sure, whatever you say, princess, you probably... That is exactly me. I promise. You can feel a gentle pull on the fabric of your shirt as Cassie bolts her hands into fists, clenching material between her fingers and palms. I love you, Riven! Wow, we're no longer toxic, guys. She loves me. And I love her. Wow. Ah, cute. Wowie. Wowie. Look, we're so romance. I love you too. Wowie. That's the first time you said that to me. Oh my god. We were toxic. Cassie draws her hand back from behind you and presses her palms against your chest, her face still hidden. Damn. Wow. You stare down at her, your heart full. Bro. Dating for so long, yeah. Goddamn. Yet you never said that. Yeah, what the fuck? Raven, I have bad news. No, don't tell me. No, I will not hear it. Well, as you gaze down on her, she begins to squirm and fidget, once again clasping the material of her shirt in her hands as she balls them into fists. Wow, what's going on, Cassie? I'm worried now. I love you too. Wow. With her pressed against you, it's easy to feel Cassie tense up for just a second before her whole body relaxes. It's so obvious that she's relieved that you can almost feel it too. After another brief stretch of silence, she sits up, looking you in the eyes, her hair is moist with tears. Blows strand of hair out of face. Well, don't get too used to it or anything. Cool guy looking away to hide happy face. RP. Hell yeah. Make it toxic again. It's fine. Raven. Yes, Cass. Oh. What the hell? Oh. Dear kid. Oh god, you're right. Oh. Why is it shaped like that? Another one. Damn it. Before you can react, this new craft, identical to the one you just tore Cassie from, is upon you. Oh, lovely. Listen. No, I will not be elaborating. The claws at the end of its leg-like limbs clasping tightly around the Juno's torso. So the craft is tough. Gotcha. My thoughts, exactly. You fight with the controls, causing the armored frames engines to scream as you... Oh, going to the log. As you push them to their limits, attempting to escape the machine's grip. Hanson, Dalton, anyone help! Buddy, Dalton is not... I think my character is in denial. You know, the 5 stages of grief or whatever. Sorry, my mind's in the gutter. It's okay, so is mine. With alarms blaring from the cockpit speakers and warnings filling your screens, it's almost impossible to make out what's happening. You're just about keeping you and Cassie out of the rift in front of you, but even that is straining the Juno's engines to the point where you know they can't take much more. Just go, Riven. What? Cassie? I can't leave you. It's me they want. I can feel it. The tears of joy that filled the corners of her eyes now run down her cheeks, having turned to sadness. No! No, my girlfriend! They're not going to stop until they have me. Take a rescue buoy and eject. Let me go. No! No, I'm not leaving you. More tears flow down her face as she grasps at your chest. You have to. They won't stop. You can't win. Just let me... I said no. You take a hold of Cassie by the shoulders, looking deep into her eyes. You know she's right. You can't win. But you're not giving up now. I told you no one was going to take you away from me. Wowie. The universe keeps wanting them to break you or break up or something. Yeah, what the fuck? Leave my girlfriend alone. Pretty sure they won't kill you as long as Cassie is with you, though. True. She just has to cling to me forever, and we'll be fine. Good plan. She said, I love you once, now you care, simp. Listen. I won't even deny that. I am absolutely a simp. If they're taking you, they're taking me too. You grab Cassie with one arm and slam the flight stick forward, sending you speeding towards the sheer in space. Where are we going? A parasocial relationship. No, this is normal social relationship. It is. I swear. With Aurora, you all plunge into the rift. You don't know why it wants Cassie. You don't know where it's taking her. But you know one thing. She won't be alone. Wow. Is that the end? Please don't be the end. Just a normal toxic relationship. Nothing to see here. Yeah, don't worry about it. Where are we, by the way? Sequel baiting. Oh, Riven. Fuck, Sid, it's okay. It's okay, I figured it out. Come on, wake up, Riven. Please don't tell me this was all a dream sequence. Oh no. That's it, wake up. Who is it? Hi, Cassie. You're alive, I sure am. Wowie. I thought I'd lost you. Cassie? Oh, darling, thank God. Darling? Darling? Yeah, Dalton isn't. No! No, I believe it was all a dream sequence after all. Dalton is alive and well. Oh, hi, Haru. Welcome back to the land of the living, Lieutenant. Was I gone from the land of the living? What happened? That's the whole carton of smokes you owe me, Chris. Why was Hansen betting that I'm dead? Bitch. What's... Yeah, whatever. Didn't think the lieutenant was gonna be this tough. Guess you're full of surprises, huh, Maris? I sure am. What's going on? Yeah, Chris had a bet on whether you were gonna make it after we popped your cockpit hatch and found you slumped over the controls. Oh, good. He's so down bad for you. He's so tsundere. Damn, Hansen. Yo, what the fuck? He figured you'd used all your luck up. Not me, though, Lieutenant. I knew you wouldn't let something like that take you out. Oh, thank you for trusting in me. I have something to say about him. What is it? I will sip my energy drink in the meanwhile. What? How is it still cold? It's been sitting on my desk for 2 hours. Wow. Impressive can technology. I am sorry, Hansen. You takes precedence over Yoi. You're so right. You are correct. You've been showing you got serious guts recently. That's obviously not what they are asking about. As Cassie and the Ensign squabble, you try to marshal your thoughts and memories. Everything feels disconnected, jumbled. 1984. Listen. Simply think it feels like trying to find something in a dark room with no gravity. I remember going out to save you. There was this rip in space or something. I went into it and... You saved me. That's what happened. You step and place your face into your hands, massaging your temples with your thumbs to try and get rid of the feeling that your thoughts might fall out at any moment. Hey, I think you mean that I saved you. Fuck off, Hansen. You're welcome, by the way. Fuck you. I saw you charge headfirst into one of those weird glowing things. Didn't know what was gonna be in there, but knew you wouldn't survive if I left you to it. Thanks for the trust, buddy. So like a good crewmate, I went in after you and dragged you and couldn't back out. Brought you here. Gee, thanks. He's such a bottom. I didn't even read that. He absolutely is. I just realized. I know what you are, Hansen. Me too. You do the same for me, right? Hansen. I'm sorry to break this to you, but, no. You reach out and grab the nearby railing, pulling yourself up to your feet. As you do, the sensation of your head being flooded with thoughts and memories intensifies. Can I tell Hansen that I was the one who left him in the elevator? That would be really lovely, I think. You steady yourself, but keeping your focus feels like trying to carry a glass full of water that's been filled to the brim without spilling any. Well, wasn't this... Take it slow, honey. Don't rush. Honey! Wow. You sure you're ready to be up and about, Lieutenant? No, I have not a single time in this game been ready to be up and about. Yeah, I'm fine, You push away from where you stood but tripped, falling unceremoniously to the catwalk and slamming your forearms and knees into the walkway. What? Riven, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm probably still suffering from that concussion like 2 days ago. Alright, only so much of this I can watch. Come on, Queen, I'll grab Mary's. Let's get them up to the mess hall. Don't grab me. Maybe a coffee will sort them out. I don't think so. Right, thanks. Hansen comes over to you and brings her arm up over his shoulders, hoisting you up without much delicacy. As you head towards the hangar's exit, Cassie follows close behind you, her hand resting tenderly on the small lip of your back. Wowie, that's romance. Can I trip Hansen? I know it will also make me fall, but I'm willing to sacrifice. Keep your grabby hands to yourself, Hansen. Exactly. Don't touch me. Once you're near the stairs, you move away from Hansen and begin to make your way up towards the Forsyth thoroughfare, each step becoming easier as you will yourself to walk unsupported. See, the fact that they're not mentioning Dalton without a single word makes me think he is alive. So I'm still holding on to hope, because I feel like otherwise they would have said something, right? Or maybe they're just all completely just unemotional bastards. Cassie, what's happening on the ship? Good lord, and... Hey, Riven, less talking, more walking. We'll fill you in later. Don't worry about that right now, honey. I'm worrying about it. You look around the Forsyth thoroughfare and see everything looking shockingly normal. Where's Dalton? Tell me right now, please. You didn't know what you were expecting to be out of the ordinary, but seeing the thoroughfare as it had always been, its same liminal peacefulness soundtracked by the gentle hum of the ship's systems made you feel reassured. What if Dalton was never here to begin with? Oh my god, was I just hallucinating him the whole time? Oh my god. God damn. Maybe it wouldn't be so hard for things to go back to how they were. It takes you longer than usual, but Cassie follows patiently behind you until you reach the mess hall. Alright, take a seat, you two. I'll grab some coffee. Why are you being so nice? It's scary. If we get Dalton back, then I want Doc back too. Oh yeah, good point. Maybe, I mean, we already theorized that he's not actually dead. He was just drugged, I guess. Isn't there like a drug that, like, it makes you look dead? Or is that just like an anime thing? It could be. You sit down, still woozy, as Hansen orders 2 coffees from the vent maid. Cassie sits beside you, gently rubbing your back as you try to get your head to stop spinning. There you go. Take it easy and drink up. I'm sure Captain Bartholomew has a lot of questions for you. No clue. Yeah, me neither. I have no idea. Captain Bartholomew? But what about... Oh, hi, Captain. It's been a while. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant Commander Quinn, Lieutenant Maris. Ah, ma'am. Ma'am! At ease, you two. But, Captain, what are you doing here? What about the ensigns? I mean, they're right here. What about Lord? Lord? Ah, yes, Lieutenant Lord's little dalliance with command. Thanks to Chief Cathays that's been dealt with. Chief? The Chief? It's something I can help you with, Lieutenant. I'm so happy to see you. Let's fucking go. Captain Bartholomew said that you'd dealt with Lieutenant Lord? Oh, hi, Vanessa. I resent being made to sound like an issue in the daily maintenance log. Thank you very much. Lord. You spring to your feet, your head snapping back between the 2 ensigns, trying to see who'd make a move first. Chief, whoa. How did you deal with her? Details, please. What are you... Honestly, Lieutenant, don't make this so awkward. I'm here to... Come on now, Lieutenant, let's hear you say it. The smirk. Ugh. Apologize. Yeah, of course you would. Edge, would you not? That's my real question here. Yeah, you bet. It seems that based on what happened in the Forsyth thoroughfare, your actions out in space, what I was told by the crew, I made a mistake. A mistake, you say? So I thought I'd apologize. I love Chief. We should all love Chief. Chief is best girl. I never said I wouldn't. As it should be. Sorry, Captain, Lieutenant Quinn, everyone. Oh, that's okay. I didn't even realize anything was going on. Cassie, I love you so much. Too bad, mine. Can you at least share with me? Please. Chief got so strong just so she could carry all of us. Oh my god, she's so kind and brave and wonderful. Cassie, I love your empty head. Okay, oh thank you. I've been so zonked on painkillers, I've slept through almost everything. What has been going on? Well done, Lieutenant Lord. That was very big of you. So then, I'm sure we can all agree to put this matter behind us. Okay, where's Dalton, though? Please bring him to me. Push over. Accept edge because it's funny? Oh, damn. the bullying. Hey. Put this behind us? The sensation of being lost in the shoal of your own thoughts returns and you can barely grasp the situation. Was that it? After everything that happened? Vanessa apologizes, the captain agrees to move on. Where is Dalton? I'm so worried. Really? Are you alright, Lieutenant Maris? You're not looking very well. I am not well. In any sense of the word. Captain, just what is going on? This is also... I think you should calm down, Lieutenant. Whatever happened to you out in space seems to still be having something of an effect. You could probably do with eating something. No, I need to see my son. Please. Oh, there's an idea. Why don't we all sit down for a meal together as a crew? Where is Dalton? Please. Chief Cathays, gather everyone up, would you? I'm on it, ma'am. Alright then, who's first? What the fuck is that? A loud noise like the combination of a growl and a gurgle fills the room, causing everyone to look towards Cassie. Oh no, Cassie. Well, it has been a while since I ate anything. Any chance of a burger? Of course, Commander. Followed up by your favorite, a pineapple salad. What? No. No, Cassie, no. Unless I'm mistaken, I hope so. Oh wow, I didn't know you knew. That's perfect, Captain. Thanks, Cassie, no. What about that IBS? Yeah, exactly. I mean, burgers are fine for her. We established that. But pineapple salad? A burger. I want a burger so bad. You never thought you'd see the captain happily begin ordering meals for the crew from the vent-mate, but she does just that, listening to Cassie's instructions on her burger preferences. You slowly slide back into your chair, cautiously eyeing the two ensigns and Vanessa. There's no way she wasn't planning something. This had all be. I know what I'd eat. Wow, I don't know if you can order that from the vent-mate. Cluffy. Oh, hey, Dylan. It's been a while. Where's Dalton, though? Hey, Lieutenant. Good to see you. Oh, Dylan. Hey. Where the hell have you been, by the way? Pretty crazy watching you go toe-to-toe with that thing out there. Fought almost as well as Hansen. Oh, thanks. No way. I mean, not bad for an amateur, but the Lieutenant's got nothing on me. Dalton! Dalton! Whoa, Dalton got a haircut and glasses. He's here! He's here! He's fine! He got a new uniform and everything! He was probably just chilling in his own corner. Yeah, probably. Lieutenant Maris, Commander Quinn, you're safe! You're also safe! He's alive! Dalton! I'm so happy! I was worried about you guys. That thing looked tough. I was worried about you! Thanks, Cadet, but you had nothing to worry about. My hero Riven was there to save me. Wow. Dalton, would you like to... Wait, Dalton, you were... Any chance of a doctor? I guess we'll see. He could still appear. Why is he, like, fading in and out like that, though? That scares me. I'm worried. In the thoroughfare, you were... What's that, Lieutenant? You... Okay, Grange, you make a better door than a window. Mind letting me in? You're blocking the entrance. Why is he doing that? Sorry, Chief. There we are, Commander. Nobody else is doing that. He's become an alien or something. Thanks, Captain. With the noise of the entire crew's chatter filling the mess hall, you find it hard to think. Your thoughts remain difficult to line up, instead flowing like mercury. Oh, I'm scared. As you watch Cassie race the burger to her mouth, a memory does bubble to the surface. Uploaded his brain to the ship AI or some crap? Oh god, maybe. Oh god, Dalton. Wait, Cassie, you can't. Huh? What do you mean? Your stomach, remember? The doctor said... Oh god, this is definitely a dream sequence. This is a fucking dream sequence. Doctor. Doctor! There's nothing to worry about, Lieutenant Maris. Hi! I'm scared. I made a mistake in my diagnosis. The synthetic food was not the issue. What the fuck are you doing here? I missed you. I don't think he's real. But, Dr. Rosario, thank you for joining us. Doctor? I don't like that they're doing that. He wants to get bolt out of your seat in shock. This is enough. This can't be happening. Let me believe. I really want to believe too, but I'm scared. Is there a problem, Lieutenant? Yes, the game is becoming psychological horror. You were dead. So my joke about being delusional was correct, apparently. Apparently I'm going through some kind of psychosis or something. Everybody's shocked. I saw you. We saw you. You can't be here. Ah, I understand. No one else on the ship is a qualified physician, Lieutenant. Therefore, no one was qualified to assess if I was really deceased. Well, you make a convincing point. Fortunately, the injury was not as severe as had been assumed. But Hey, come on, Lieutenant. You're killing the mood. Listen. Doc's fine. Wouldn't be up and walking about if he wasn't right. He could be an alien. Gaslighting. I'm being gaslit. Yeah, take it easy, Maris. Are you feeling okay, honey? No, I'm feeling very unwell. Do you want to go to the sick bay for a lie down? Yes, please. I need a nap. Yeah, honey. Do you want to have a little nap? Yes, I do, Hanson. I do want a little nap. That means your dream version of Hanson is that? Oh, God. Okay, Hanson, okay. He wants me so bad. Be quiet, inside Chris. Your brain's a maelstrom at this point. Everything feels wrong. He really does. The yearner, truly. Hanson wants you so bad, but he can't have you. Absolutely not. But it's all happening. It's all right in front of you. How can you argue with that? Come on, honey. Have some fries. Thank you. I need those. Oh, apparently not. You shake your head at the offer, placing your head back in your hands. Cassie starts rubbing your back again, although quickly begins eating her fries with her spare hand. Priorities. The crew eventually starts to chatter amongst themselves whilst Captain Maris takes orders and retrieves meals from the vent maid, serving them with a level of cheerfulness that continues to leave you disquieted. There, I believe that's everyone. Oh, before I get started with my meal, Commander, I was hoping you could help me out with one thing. I'm scared now. As they say, the more you want something, the less likely you are to get it. Is that why you got Cassie? Listen. God damn. Oh, sure, Captain. What's up? The ship's emergency input codes, are they generated and adjusted regularly, or is it specifically prior to departure? If you ask nicely, you can get anything. Wowee, is that how it works? Why would she ask that? Come on, Captain, you know that. Does she? You're the one that sets them, after all. Why is the music getting scary, I don't like this, I'm scared. Well, it's initially prior to departure, then every 5 days or per enemy encounter. Whichever comes first. This game isn't gonna like turn really scary on me, right? Because my phone. I can't handle that. Would you be so kind as to agree with me on every self-loathing thing I say? No. No problem. This is the captain, asked Quinn. Oh, yes, Vanessa? At what distance do we typically start transmitting our security clearance prior to announcing we intend to dock at the colony? What are these questions? Yeah, what are these questions? Oh, that's specific, I mean. Don't do that, Dalton. I'm scared. Kofi, can you... in a non-spoilery way. Is this gonna get scary? Because I do not like horror. At all. Once we've been cleared for approach, is our docking confirmation signature specific to the ship, or does it depend on a combination of factors? This is scary. They're getting info. Alien interrogation. Oh god, maybe. No, do I believe that? I'm gonna believe you. But if you're lying to me, I will be very mad. Hey, you're just a candidate. I don't think you need to know that. What's the makeup of the Europa Garrison Force? Guys, I'd really like to finish my burger now, if you don't mind. Hey, am I that untrustworthy? Listen. Damn, I'm getting bad. It's not actually gonna be scary, right? What's the target time for a colony defense versus mobilization? Well, you look up to see the whole crew staring at Cassandra. I look of malevolent intent in their eyes. No, okay, I'll trust you. Does the JUCF implement a series of local data stores, or is it transmitted across a large-scale network? Slander, listen. The consequences of my actions, yeah. Guys, what frequencies are emergency requests transmitted on? What are you asking this for? Guys, how extensive are the JCF's nuclear capabilities? This is a scary face. Leave her alone. Guys. Oh god, boo. Scary, terrifying. Whoa. Thank you for the 30 bits, by the way. Oh Jesus, that's actually scary. I didn't look at the full thing. Jesus. Absolutely terrifying. That's gonna happen next. Well, oh god, back to sleep. Back to sleep. Oh, voice 1, what's happening? Another failure? Which incompetent calibrated this engram harvester? It's not subtle enough. We've been having difficulty with ensuring that the harvesting process is suitably... I don't care what you're having difficulty with. Rewrite the program to be more congruent with the query context and run it again. Understood? We've had enough time to develop this. These failure rates are inexcusable. This is how you pronounce English. I will drink some water now. There we go. Oh man, I know we're over the 2-hour mark, but oh god. I feel like there can't be that much of the game left, right? So maybe we'll just try to finish it today. We've got these gather close neural pathways mapped out. This should be simple. It's bad enough that Unit 00's jump drive malfunctioned. Are you telling me we can't even get the information out of a gather reliably? Awesome. Well, she'll keep for the time being. At least we'll have time to finesse the systems before we start receiving more. What about the other one? The other what? Do they not even know I'm here? The other sample. The one that Hunter captured alongside this gather? Oh, them. Why are there bubbles? I'd hope that having them in the simulations with the gather might help, since they seem to have some sort of relationship. Unfortunately, since their DNA is incompatible with Mother AI, we can't run a specific engram harvester. Should we be able to run a linear review in real time? If you want to waste your time, be my guest. Hopefully going through recent events again from their perspective could uncover some more information. You're certainly welcome to try. Got put in the Mountain Dew capsule, damn. Oh man, refreshing. If you do find anything pertinent, notify me immediately. Hard bubble bath, oh god. Understood. Oh man, I really gotta pee though. So maybe we'll take just a little break. So I can go to the bathroom, hold on. There we go. I'll be back in just like a minute. Give me a moment. There we go, we are back. I don't know if that was actually a minute. Rim predicted I wanted to go grab a snack. Whoa, yeah, I just got those powers. Oh god, why did I open? There we go. Clicking all the wrong things. Understood. Oh, one more thing. Do we have the output of the engram harvest we carried out on the additional subject? Confirmed, it's been archived. Under which digital lobe? It's in the default mode network. Node? This. Do I have to remember this? I'm gonna take a photo just in case. Don't mind me. Hold on. Just in case. This game has a habit of having important numbers. There we go. Oh, what does this mean? Oh, thank you for the note as well. Do I have to do something here? Oh no. Do I have to click things? Oh no, that's not what I was supposed to. Oh, there we go. Does any of this matter? Maybe. Who knows? Excellent. Send me that reference. It might be useful for review later. Now run this one again. Once you've started her engram harvest, you can do the same with the others. Understood? Oh my. Oh, that's a lot of Cassies. That's a lot of Cassies. Ah. May 6th, planetary calendar 214. Europa colony 1. Second military corps. Oh, great, we're in court. Yippee! Now that we're all here, we can begin. As we decided yesterday, this is to be the final day of the inquiry into the events that happened on board the JFS Gundog between April 24th and April 26th. Our findings today will dictate the JSCF's future actions around the matter, as well as what is to be done with the ship's crew. Guards, please bring Miss Vanessa Lord to the stand. Welcome back, Miss Lord. It's my pleasure, Commodore. I'm always happy to help. We appreciate your support throughout this inquiry. Now, Miss Lord, we've gone over everything that happened on board the Gundog following its departure from this colony on April 19th up until the 24th. The last task of this inquiry is to find out what happened following the death of Cadet Dalton. He's fucking dead. Cadet Dalton Grange up until he returned to Europa with 01. He's fucking dead. I'm very upset. So to begin, you say that you had Lieutenant Mary's confined to their quarters, correct? This is deeply upsetting. That was the order I gave, yes. How was it then that the lieutenant was free to disembark from the ship using an armored frame? Well, I'm just sneaky like that. Well, due to the tragic death of Cadet Grange, who had no reason to be involved in any of this, I suspect that the lieutenant must have had some leverage over the poor boy. Listen, okay, I do feel a little bit responsible. I fear. If you ask me, they probably arranged this ahead of time as a contingency in case they were ever discovered. Of course, when the cadet was no longer useful to them, the lieutenant probably decided it was easiest to just get rid of him. How dare you, Vanessa? Fuck you. We're trying to ascertain the facts here, Miss Lord. Holy crap, I jump her like Nav Foxy right there in court. Same. Just jump right over the podium. Perhaps you could tell us how the lieutenant was able to escape. Took us ages to figure that one out. Fuck you, Hansen. Speaking against me in court. I knew I had a reason to hate him, see? We found the floor panel in their quarters wasn't attached quite right. They must have pulled it up somehow. It would have let them get to basically anywhere on the ship. Gotta give it to them. Pretty clever way to do it. He's still glazing me, though. Even in court. Do you think that they shared this information with the enemy infiltrator? Seems that way, yeah. Gundog's real small. No chance you wouldn't run into someone eventually unless they were using a different way to get around. Now, previous testimony shows that the lieutenant and the hostile party were involved in an exchange of fire with you and Ensign Chris. Which was when Cadet Grange was shot and killed. The question must be asked, why was this allowed to happen? It's like I told you already. I don't know where that woman came from, but she had some serious firepower. Romney and I were pinned down. We could barely get a shot in. Pinned down, you say. Interesting. And I know I got some shots in. My aim's good. But whatever body armor she was wearing. Yeah, you bet, yeah. It's like she didn't even notice. I see. So after this, the lieutenant and the unidentified attacker, who you've stated was carrying an unconscious Lieutenant Commander Quinn, they made their way to the hangar, whereupon they both launched in separate crafts. Yeah, that's right. Why were they allowed to launch? It wasn't my fault! I did everything I could to stop them from launching, but none of my controls were responding. They must have hacked the system to override my authority or something. It's the only explanation. I bet they did it ahead of time. There was no way I could have known. Even if you had lost control of the systems, we were under the impression that the hostile craft had been secured. Was this or was this not the case? That craft had been secured. Until it managed to break out, I'd have bet my life that nothing could get through Cad Grange's compound. The stuff was almost impenetrable. I'd be surprised if the team working on the Gundog right now has got anywhere near removing the cargo crates that were stuck in it. If the stuff didn't stop it, then there was nothing else on the ship that could have. So, the enemy craft was able to escape the restraining compound and leave the ship after the hangar controls were overridden. Considering that Lieutenant Maris was, at the time, supposed to be confined on suspicions of treason, how were they allowed to board a Juno? I just did it. I'm just that good. Imagine if someone had invented security cameras. Yeah, does the Gundog not have a single goddamn camera? Oh, Vanessa probably deleted all the footage, I bet. Man. Hey, we didn't know the lieutenant had gone anywhere until they came running down the hall in the middle of a firefight. Oh god, your glasses, buddy. Oh, they're fine, actually. Those are very, very tough. They made a jump for it before we could stop them. Chris tried to grab them, but the lieutenant was gone before he got anywhere near. Surprised the lieutenant didn't just get sucked out into space, pulling a crazy stunt like that. And what happened after the lieutenant made their way into space? I mean, I was able to track them and that weird thing after they launched, but they were moving so fast and so close together I couldn't get a good lock on either of them. Lord was ordering me to take them both out, but before I could line anything up, Chris was out there in Gundog 1. Me using my last genie wish to get unbreakable sunglasses. Great use of a wish. Actually. Do you know who gave Chris permission to launch? Oh, log. Hey, no one gave me permission to launch. You think I'm just gonna hang around and watch an amateur like Lieutenant Maris get torn to pieces because they can't pilot worth a damn? Hansen, you're being very like... What's the word I'm looking for? Dude, I can't think of the word. On one hand, he wants to save me, but I also suck, apparently. Make it make sense. And soon, I'm looking for a specific English word, but I can't think of it right now. It's fine. Soon is good enough. No way. Maris showed some guts, and I wasn't gonna let them die after they finally grew a spine. It's very... What's the word? I want to save them, but I hate them. Sure, answer sure. Yeah, goddamn, dude. Get it together. I went out there to give the lieutenant a little bit of help. You suck, but he's into that all. All. Undecided. I'm like, I know what the word is. I just can't think of it. Ambivalent. I think that's probably close. Yeah, that works. So the two of you were able to defeat the enemy craft together. Cock. I don't think that's it. But sure. Of course, Chris was able to take it out. What do you think we dragged back into our hangar for you guys? Am I wrong though? No, you are correct. Two-Faced. Hold on. I'm going on the source. Conflicting? No, not really. Is that the word? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Whatever. MySpace. Sure. Yeah, that works. Might be in a few pieces, but those tech nerds love a challenge, right? Yeah. But the lieutenant didn't return with you. Why not? Because they disappeared. That's why not. They sold out their friend and used them to cover their escape. The lieutenant and Quinn are probably off plotting against us right now. We're not here for speculation, Miss Lord. We're here for facts. You're confident they disappeared? It wasn't like they just disappeared. More like they got dragged off. I was busy trying to keep the one we'd been fighting up till then under control when another one came out of nowhere. No way the lieutenant could have fought back with their Juno torn apart like that. So whatever that machine was, it got a hold of their and took their back where it came from. What? Okay. Nothing I could do. So you maintain that they were dragged off? Typo. Yeah, I think Hansen just doesn't know English. Unreadable. Absolutely unreadable. Where's my refund? That's what it looked like, but I think it may have actually been a boson jump. A what? A boson jump, Commodore. If you think about how our HFDD works, by warping the space around the ship to allow it to move significant distances, then a boson jump does something similar but connects two unique points in space, letting a craft move directly from one point to another. Yes, nerd away, Chief. I listen for hours. Same. A boson jump. Oh my god. Chief sim. I am shaking your hand right now. I agree. All theoretical, of course. The energy requirement alone would. Alright. Thank you, Chief Engineer Cathays. But if you were able to detect indications of a space warp, even if it was non-standard, why did the Gundog not head out in pursuit? I mean, it was just like what happened on the 23rd. There was a big pulse of energy of some kind and it forced all the systems on the Gundog to shut down. The chief said that if we'd been any closer, everything would have been so badly fried the pulse would have killed us all too. So the ship was immobilized? What did you do then? Guess I was lucky. Holding onto that trash machine must have shielded me or something. Once the lieutenant disappeared into that freaky light show, I dragged the wreckage back to the Gundog. We got the power back online, then slunk back here, the tall tail between our legs. We returned to Europa colony. Was this under Mrs. Lord's orders? That's right. Once we got Chris and that other craft back on board, there was no sign of Lieutenant Maris or Commander Quinn anywhere. I got the engines back online and the Lord told us we were heading straight back here. I can't read, and here we are. So, Miss Lord was still in control at this point. What about Miss Bartermuse? Oh, hi, Captain. How many times do I need to make this clear, Commodore? I was stuck in my quarters with no idea what was happening outside because of that treasonous cow, Lord! Oh my god, girl. Is that all you have to say on the matter? It's as I said, Admiral. Everything I've told you is, to my knowledge, completely accurate. I see. For our final question then, we'll return to the death of Cadet Grange. Damn. She's so cool. Goddamn girl, go off. Are you confident that the lieutenant intended to kill him? No! No! Hansen, defend me. I couldn't tell you. That's not good enough, Hansen. That's what Lord thinks happened. It kind of looked like the lieutenant was trying to stop that woman. Maybe she'd gone against her plan or something? I don't know. Seemed like the kid took a bullet for the lieutenant from where I was standing. Thank you, Ensign. That will be enough for now. Guards, could you please escort Ensign Chris back to the holding cells? Yes, put him in jail. Hey, I wasn't done yet. You have something to add? Do you, Ensign Chris? I always thought Maris was the real waste of space. They had no place in the JCFs. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate this. Thank you, Ensign. We on that last mission. Here comes the glaze. I guess they showed me I was wrong about them. I still don't understand. How could I have possibly changed your mind? You want me so bad. Don't judge them too quickly, yeah? Hansen, I swear. My god, dude, so bad. All glazed your cake. Oh, man. Thank you for your opinion, Ensign. Cards. This inquiry will be adjourned to go over its findings, and we'll be returning with our verdict shortly. This Lord certainly presents a compelling argument, but I feel like there's something we're not being told. What do you think, Admiral? Losing someone like Cassandra Quinn is a catastrophe. She was only a lieutenant commander, but she's worked on a multitude of different ships, bases, and installations. In terms of her institutional and process knowledge, if she was interrogated, there's no saying just how much the enemy would be able to learn from her. They might have already done that. We've been getting reports of attacks on various frontier outposts with similar patterns to what happened on the Gundog. Loss of power, sudden illness amongst the command structure, attackers appearing out of nowhere. The list of officers we've lost is already too long. Email officers? Oh. Captain? Just something I noticed, Admiral. All the officers missing are women. Whatever is going on, we can't let it continue. Insult aliens, what the fuck? God damn. The inquiry into the events aboard the JFS Gundog will now reconvene. Guards, please bring in Miss Lord. Welcome back, Miss Lord. Space Yuri Federation. Yeah, I want to believe that instead. Just a bunch of girl bosses. Glad to be back, Admiral. It'll be brief. After reviewing the testimonies of you and the crew that served under you, as well as the ship's logs and recordings, we have come to our conclusions regarding your futures within the JCF. Yeah. His Lord. Typically, a mutiny against your commanding officer would result in your execution. Yes! Yes! But I didn't... All the evidence is... Quiet, please, Miss Lord. However, we do understand that due to the rapid development and confusing nature of events, it did appear that the crew of the ship could have been involved in the conspiracy. That being confirmed as the case, you would have followed the appropriate protocol by removing Captain Bartholomew from command. Given this, the inquiry has decided to be lenient. No! You will instead be placed under house arrest pending further investigation. Understood. Thank you, ma'am. With regards to Hans and Chris, for participating in a mutiny, you should be dishonorably discharged and facing a minimum of 10 years in prison. Yes! Throw him in the slammer. However, fuck. Due to your performance in combat and experience with these new enemy machines, you will be serving as a pilot in a new task force. You got a fucking promotion? The fuck? This role is non-negotiable. In addition, you will be kept under supervision and your time as part of the task force is in lieu of time served. Please let the house arrest take place in the student apartment shaped like a prison cell. Yes, that should be the case. Hold on, I gotta take a sip. What? There we go. This will also be the case with Haru Ramni. Hey, won't see me complaining. As for Chief Engineer Mackenzie Cathays, we are assembling a rapid response task force to handle a recent increase in similar events to those that impacted the JFS Gundog and JFS O'Brien. You are to be transferred to the JFS Sylvestris, where you will act as his chief engineer. Oh, at least she's fine. Yay, chief. The Sylvestris will serve as the flagship of a new task force. Unfortunately, you are the sole survivor of the Gundog's engineering department. As for Dalton, due to his death in line of duty, Cadet Dalton Grange will receive a posthumous 2-rank promotion. At least they respect him. He fucking dead. He's so fucking dead. I'm so upset. In recognition of his work in the field of weapons development, his family shall receive compensation for his restraining compound. Moving on to Warrant Officer Dylan Dees, who did absolutely nothing in this whole situation. We have reviewed your request and have decided that it is in the JFCF's best interest to give you an honorable discharge from the fleet. His eyes. Dalton, more like Dalton. No! No, my son. I feel like Dylan will be probably happy with the discharge. Good call, ma'am. He's like, yes! Unemployment! I can listen to as much music as I want. Your stipend and freedom are, of course, dependent on you ensuring that you do not disclose any information about what happened, considering a matter highly classified. Happy ending. For him. Don't worry about that, ma'am. Not planning on thinking about this anytime soon. Finally, Maurice Bartholomews. I'm sure you understand the severity of the claims that have been leveled against you, as well as the punishment for losing command of your vessel. Happiest person here did jack shit at work. What did we learn from this? You should never do anything at work, and you will be fine. Yes, this is the moral lesson that I'm taking from this. However, as our investigation into Miss Lord's action is still ongoing, this means that it's necessary for us to fully review the actions you have taken in more detail. Do not become important at work. Exactly. For now, you will be placed under house arrest for the duration of the investigation. Of course. Oh, I almost forgot. Dr. Safer Rosarium. I mean, he's dead, right? Yes. Due to his death in the line of duty, he will be giving a posthumous 2-rank promotion. They respect him as well. Unless the pay reflects it. No, it's still not worth it. Do not become important at work. No. I can't agree, Sargi. Yeah, me neither. I want more free time. I don't care for the money. As we have been unable to contact any next of kin, the doctor will receive a public service before his ashes are spread in the Europa Military Memorial Gardens. Damn. This judgment hereby concludes the inquiry into the events that happened on board the JFS Gandak between April 24th and April 28th. All decisions are effective immediately. You are... One question before I leave, ma'am. Oh, Bartermuse, go ahead. I guess I'll have to do it then so I can financially bankroll you. Damn. You're so kind. Wowie. What is the plan regarding Lieutenant Maris and Lieutenant Commander Quinn? No, nobody knows. I can assure you, Captain, finding those two is a top priority for us. I see. Thank you, Captain. As I was saying... Wowie. You are dismissed. Finish the game! I got an achievement! Whoa. Whoa, it's done. Whoa. 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 GG. Gonna be so real with you. What is it? Oh. Oh, cute! You got Dalton killed. I absolutely did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I loved him too much. I couldn't keep away from him. Oh, I love the cute little portraits. Also, dang, yeah. Oh man, what is this hair? Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna sip my energy drink at 8 p.m. Great idea. Wow, we look at all these people. I think that was the cat what? A what thing? Canada. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe it could be. Could be. Do 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 do. Wowie. Look at these people. I know what to say during game credits. Wowie. Full color mode lead artist. Oh yeah, because they had 7 different modes. I forgot. Do 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 do. Canada. Canada hat. You know. Wowie. Sorry, I'm just looking at the names. I like the name Jokery. I enjoy that. Do 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 do. Japan marketing head. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, this Zang goes hard. Oh, I didn't even see that. That absolutely goes hard. Wowie. I'm gonna become the Jokery. Hell yeah. Oh man, some people just have the coolest names in the world. Like, goddamn. Oh man. Red Song. I like that name also. Song is such a good last name. Do, 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 do. Wowie. Look at all these people. I've said that like 5 million times by now. And some people are called bend over. Oh god. God damn. Naming my kid Eyes Radar. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Unique. They will never meet someone with the same name. Except the one person who worked on this. Or was the company. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Michael Yum! It's probably not pronounced Yum. But I hope it is. Superhero name. Hell yeah. Wowie. Wowie. Steven Yum. There's 2 of them. How else would it be pronounced? I don't know, like Yum or something? Yeah. I would assume it's Yum rather than Yum. Thomas Whitehead. Oh. Whitehead is kind of an unfortunate last name. Wowie. How many people worked on this game? God damn. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Good game. I did like it. Although, I feel like I'm missing what happened to Cassie, actually. She was clearly some kind of test subject or alien or something. Maybe there's another ending that explains all of it that I did not get. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Maybe I'll play it another time in my own time. There have been a couple of names that got named multiple times. Yeah, true. True. Wowie. Is there anything more after the credits? After credits scene? No. Okay. Wowie. Good game. GG. Thank you. Let me go over here. You still hear the music, but that's okay. Quit. I will never forgive you. I'm sorry. Listen. Dalton did it on his own. He jumped in front of me. My son. I miss him. My poor son. Damn it. Man, I should have gone to talk to like Dylan or something instead. Maybe we could have gotten Dylan killed instead. I don't think that's any better. You made him care too much about you. Yeah. Damn it. Man. Oh well. I'll play a second playthrough in my own time and I will not get him killed that time, hopefully. Surely. I do kind of want to see what happens if you go along with Hanson, but anyway, thank you for watching. Good game. I guess next week we will be switching games to that one Yuri game that I definitely remember the name of right now in this moment. I should go sleep. I'm very tired. Wow. Yes, the Clofi's suggested game. We will be doing that next week. Oh fuck, dude. Paralives comes out next week. Okay, we're gonna do the How to Have a Boyfriend, yeah. That. Perfect Gold, yes, that. We'll be doing that. And probably Paralives. I'm really looking forward to trying to getting to try Paralives. Oh, the Eep time. I need Eep time real bad. So I should go. But yeah, look forward to a lot of new games next week, apparently. I mean, 2, but you know, unless we somehow finish Jusant also. I don't actually know how much of that we have left. I don't think that much. So we could have 3 new games next week. For all we know. But happy birthday, thank you. In advance. Finish Jusant. Yes. I will only be speaking Finnish next Jusant stream, actually, now. Damn. But anyway, I'm gonna go sleep now, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you on Thursday for Jusant, but for now, bye-bye!